I'm influential, yeah, straight fundamental, that's fundamental, on instrumentals, yeah, speed of the tempo, yeah, we got potential, shoot a movie like I'm Denzel, running my route to the end zone, and they still can find me, man, you know where to find me, I'm trying to get me a Grammy so I can dedicate it to my granny, look, tell me what's the vibes, what's the moves, yeah, I just hit a Mikey for the juice, yeah, ain't no capping, I'ma tell the truth, I've been winning for so long, it's hard to lose. Deal, be my source, Christian like Dior, yeah, I can't stall when I'm fall, I just get back up, yeah, I've been quiet all along on my TP toes, yeah, I can't keep it to myself, I just give and go, yeah, I just turn my L's into W's, yeah, I just told my sins, yeah, I'm done with you, yeah, stay in your lane, don't you pick and choose, I can't waste my time, I got a lot to lose. To the game that we all on, they was doubting us all along. Now we charting in Hong Kong, what competition they all gone. Yes, chess, play the game like it's chess. We next, that's a check, over stripes, yeah, yeah. Look, tell me what's the vibes, what's the moves. Tell me what's the vibes, what's the moves.
Kia ora tātou, and welcome to Barry Curtis Park here in the sunny Manukau City Botany Downs as we start just after lunch. Our game here, we got on there, Tonga versus Fiji in the under 16s. And it's got off to a fiery start. Get into the game, and next to me is my co-commentator Jeremy Adams, who's been involved in this space with our young developing rugby players here in Auckland. And
really exciting to see what the next couple of hours hold. Now everyone's had a game or so under their belt, and you know, warming into the task. You know, starting to see a little bit more parochial.
We can see there's a bit of lots of cheers as we see a few physical encounters, guys running straight into some strong shoulders as the defence are getting across down the short side. Nothing there, that's been the road blocked off. Oh, he's got it through. Wow, managed to swivel out of that one and goose step and get the ball down under the post. I don't know how he did there, but I couldn't see it from this far away, but the replay will be good.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to the One Foundation replay of that, as he just made something out of nothing. It looked like there was absolutely nothing on.
It was. I'm sure it was well covered there. In fact, I thought they made the tackle and then he goose stepped out of it.
Yeah, somehow he managed to shrug the tackler off, and so definitely looking forward to seeing how that evolved.
And I'm sure we'll see a bit more of that. But they did a lot of work, as you did, down the sideline, thinking that it was going to come hard back to the left, but managed to sneak through. You know,
Yeah.
we talk about you beginning gaps or even half gaps, but that was only a quarter gap he got through, and so that was amazing.
He made a gap where there wasn't one.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Yeah, no, exciting.
So Fijian kick off. This Tongan team been quite a physical encounter so far, but they get a chance to move it to the flank. We haven't seen the speed and work yet, so might have a chance now. Double round. There you go. Nice work from Fiji, trying to counter-ruck there. Long ball in. Through the tackle. Look at the offload. Slipping up, not known as a high tackle. Oh, coming down. I thought he might have got down for that one, just sealing, but here we go. We've got a bit of space. Tackle.
A little bit of an angle entry there, just a little bit over enthusiastic, and you can probably hear the Tongan Barbarian sideline here. Absolutely ecstatic with that.
But I was unfortunate, unlucky not to be able to hold it, but there's a penalty. A penalty was given to Fijian side. So there's a lot of good chahuing and support over here from the bench of the Tongan side.
And the Fijians just smartly just slowing it down and trying to take a little bit of air out of that sideline.
There's Fiji offload, making the extra number. Foot race, cover the fence. I think he's got him covered. The support defenders coming through. Well done. And knock on, but knock on first. Lost by the Fijian player. So well covered.
That's a real skill, being able to put a strong shoulder on when you're playing cover defence like that.
And the other thing I also noticed too with those defenders coming through on big guys is when they run them high, they manage to get their hand underneath the ball and rip it down. So if we can't stop them, they almost detach that ball from their grasp.
Yeah, certainly they're putting the pressure on the ball.
Two nice steps as he goes through. Third one there, needs to recycle now. 4 players in there. Turnover, nicely looked after. Paces through. 14, has he still got a bit of work to do?
As you said, Professor, that they'd attracted a lot of defence in, and we'll see here, there's 4 or 5 Fijians in that frame there, and he was able to recycle quickly. They hadn't been able to reconnect.
He was just at his limit, I think, but it was good work by the Fijians just to corner flag him. But Tonga coming back. So Fiji still ahead, 7-5, and as some substitutions for Tonga come on, and their kickoff as well. So we're just checking their numbers. Good game so far, but we can still see the one foundation flags. They're still wind is still strong out there.
Strong breeze should hold up,
and that's
exactly what it does.
And there's a play on because he's taking the ball. Just not securing the ball. Gecko. 2, 3 good steps, but not securing the ball. Hand on the ground. So, Tonga, last play as he goes in there, sealing the ruck. And Fiji got the last play. Oh, tackle hard as he absorbs that one. Still looking down the sideline. That's the player that can make something out of nothing. So you've got to watch him, but he's on the ground. Not releasing.
Yeah, tackler didn't.
Yeah, not getting out, not get out of there. So Fiji Big numbers out here to the left. Looking to see a whooping pass coming shortly. Oh, nice footwork there.
Big mismatch on the outside.
Here we go. And then the foot race to the corner as he angles back in for a try. So Fiji finish off the half with a try. And just start to go lead ahead 12 points to 5. Conversion to come.
Yeah, just well manipulated there by the Fijian team. They started down the right flank and finished down the left flank. So I think it was young Judah scored try down the right flank early, and then Micah that time. That Tonga have been very physical and very direct. They're a big, strong team, the Tongan team. That the Fijians are looking to try and get those mismatches on an outside, whereas the Tongans are quite keen to just take them on physically.
And some of them here, like we're just going through the replay here, like he just was fighting through that gap.
Yep.
And so when they scramble out to numbers on the outside, it just opened up for the inside to score in the corner. But the other point that you mentioned too, it's about that physical, and there's just that drawn pass, and that takes that player out, and so then you're left with one-on-one. So instead of sort of staying connected in the line, absorbing the tackle, they sort of really put themselves out, like that one right there.
Absolutely. He's managed to get one of the big Tongan defenders caught on an edge, and he jammed into to make sure he took the ball carrier, but they released a pass prior to contact and were able to just get Micah out into space there and let him finish.
Well, we saw a similar type of tackle early on in the day, and he came in hard, like he had no way of winning anything, so he just went hard in the shoulder, and he ended up getting red carded. So that's the other danger of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the Fijian side just going a tad ahead at the half-time break. But by all accounts, seeing the Tongan boys in front of us, they're enjoying themselves, talking to Tony Alatini, just getting some of the boys just to come out and enjoy themselves, play some sevens and enjoy each other's company, and with the mind of keep them involved in sport.
Yep, and it's an opportunity for them to celebrate their culture as well. I know that the Alatini brothers and the rest of the Tongan Barbarian contingent, when they've gotten together, and that being Tongans, a big part of the celebration that they have for the time they spend together, and that's an awesome way for some of these New Zealand-born Polynesians to be able to still stay connected with their culture.
And conversely, on the other side, I see DJ Forbes here, who's a legend in the game of sevens, and again giving back, working with this young Fijian side, and I mean that's knowledge. It's unprecedented, isn't it?
Oh, not only is it knowledge, but what a buzz for these kids to be able to rub shoulders with a legend.
And just pick their brains, and that information is gold for anybody up and coming sevens player. As the Tongan team kick off, nice height on it, managed to get out of that tackle, still alive, and slips out of it. And this is that player here who's going to go all the way. There's a couple of chasers coming, might get him on the corner flag. No, he knows, he just backs his speed right off the kickoff. We call that a hole in one? I'm not sure. But he got that ball, swiveled out a couple and gassed it to the corner. Yeah,
just again, that we've spoken of it so much, just the ability to reclaim the kickoff, and then just watch what he does here, that he manages to avoid the tackle, back to his feet, and once that line's broken, that someone with that speed, you're just not going to catch him. And in the end, he was just cruising into the corner.
It just makes it look so easy. This is an easy game. You just catch it and run and score a try.
And bearing in mind, this is the second game.
yeah, exactly.
And that, so he's...
and this is the second try, because he does a similar try in the first half.
Right at the start of the first half, correct.
Right in the same opposite corner. So, conversion unsuccessful as they come back, and so Tonga
walking back with a big smile on his face.
Yeah, just loving it. And now Fiji kicking off Tonga, I think we might have mentioned early on, there's all different types of games, and I think Tonga are playing this direct game. Short, play it on, in the air, nice work in the air. Oh, so managed to get it, so no damage done. No damage done by Tonga. They're playing their pick and go game, nice and direct up the middle.
They're having a bit of success with it too.
Yep.
It's easy to see why they're playing that game. Unlucky there.
Just a little knock on there. I think when you're going to do the pick and go, sometimes a knee or leg or foot or a hand gets in the way, and they just managed to knock that ball on. So, and you mentioned that's always good when teams do play zero ruck, because there's no one in the back there to oppose you. So there's always inroads in that area.
Yeah, correct.
There's Fiji. Solid scrum going down that left flank. Feeding the speed, looking on the outside. Nice defence, and tried to offload at the same time. But yellow card, I think it might have been above the vertical. I'm not too sure. So Tonga down to 6 players as Fiji keep it alive. They've got numbers out the side, but he's going to go all the way. Good strong driving arms and pace, combined with his power to finish underneath the post. Another successful try there by Fiji.
Yeah, they certainly make you pay if you make any errors, don't they? You know, whether that's a missed tackle, a drop ball, they're very, very quickly transitioning from defence to attack. And if we look at the One Foundation replay, we just see the difference in philosophy of game too. We were talking about Tonga playing direct and setting rucks and pick and goes, and Fiji are just popping the ball left, right and centre. They don't want to go to a rucks. They want to keep the ball alive, keep it moving, keep you rolling back on defence.
And, you know, bodies in motion too, keeping that ball alive. But it's also the work off the ball is the key. So a lot of those boys are looking for that offload and playing for each other as the ball up high. Good timing, good kick. As Tonga, I think, are still down a player. Yellow card's not back up, but they're still going, playing around the side. Fiji might be penalised, yep. Need to come in square.
We're just seeing again, you know, Tonga one pass, carrying to a ruck, into another ruck, and it's just a different way of playing. It is effective for them. They're getting a lot of go forward.
Nice goose step, jersey tackle, short ball, and offside. Oh, and so bit of back chat there to the referee. Late tackle there. Play on, but they've still got numbers on the outside. It feeds him on the outside. So that is completed, and they're always going to have it with an extra player on the outside. So nice try again by Fiji as they go ahead in points, 29-5 with a kick to come.
And again, just efficient on that penalty opportunity and take full advantage of it. And just had the Tongan defence stretched, and were able to finish with a little bit of footwork at the end there.
So conversion unsuccessful. So the score will remain at 29-5 as we make some substitutions. Tonga make some substitutions there from their bench, and Fiji just waiting for the ball to kick off. Coming on the last, just under a minute of play in the second half. Nice take there, good control by Tonga, competing hard on the ball, counter ruck, and they're successful. Short ball, Tonga, Fenn, as they recycle, they got numbers on the left. Goose, oh, didn't get it away, and he dislodged that ball. And so Tonga, there we go, it's a nice little run, and ball out, so they'll play on. They're going to play out. Time whistle, nice tackle, trying to dislodge the ball. Good strong carry. Numbers are in the ruck. Coming to this right side. Speed in, still going ahead. Nice defence by Fiji. Managed to cut him off. Short ball, short passes. Nice spot tackle, and ball is kicked out, and that is the end of that game. Fiji win 29 points to 5, and the Tongan team a little bit under the weather. I think that fatigue is setting in on that team, but the Fijian team is showing a lot of promise.
Yeah, still the Fijian team just so efficient at capitalising on opportunities. That Tongan's probably controlled a lot of the possession in that second half, and were able to string some phases together, but every time the Tongans turned the ball over, the Fijians made them pay. So a couple of cards probably didn't help much either. But yeah, the Fijians are looking pretty sharp.
There's some nice individuals in there too, showing a bit of pace. And power, and the Tongan team just a little bit underdone towards the end there, but a great contribution to the day's tournament, and well led and well looked after by Tony Alatini, who's a good man, and just a couple of glimpses there on the One Foundation replay.
Yeah, the Fijians do well here, a little bit of footwork and then not overplaying it into space, and an unopposed run in. Next one here is just a catch from the kickoff. Don't make the tackle stick, and quickly back to his feet, and once he's in the clear, it was shut the gate. He just cruised in the end. And this is that example of just keeping the ball alive. That Tongan team ended up really narrow, and there was just tons of space on the outside. Big, strong, athletic run into the under the black dot. Another example of that transition from defence to attack. Turnover penalty. Footwork, turn the winger inside out. And then a little bit of footwork to finish here.
They've been quite dangerous all day, haven't they? And they sort of a nice polished performance. So we're just coming to our next game, Samoa versus Niue under 16 boys, as they come up to their third game, and both teams been playing really inventive sevens. But again, we're talking about fatigue in the tournament. So with me here, my co-commentator Jeremy Adams. And Jeremy, coming to the third game, how do you think those boys are feeling on both sides physically?
Yeah, I'd say they're certainly feeling a bit of the pinch at the moment. Now, what I think a lot of the coaches are doing is they're rolling out a different group of boys. They've probably got their core players, but they've probably got 3 or 4 guys that are interchanging in each game with another 3 or 4 guys in that. So hopefully they're looking after those core guys and just spreading the actual workload with the rest of the team as well. And we see a couple of different faces in the Samoan team for this game.
And one thing about this tournament here at the Pacific Island Rugby Sevens tournament with the age grades of boys and girls, and you probably won't be familiar with it, but there are no playoffs in this game. Everybody's just playing, and this is all about participation.
Yeah, just straight round robin, just getting everyone on the field, and that there's this competition to come, and so this is just a great opportunity to get them on the field and play some minutes.
And just to showcase their talent in front of their families and friends, and their countries and jersey of heritage, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's great. It creates a lot of opportunity for a bunch of young men and women that wouldn't necessarily get the chance usually. So it's just furthers that opportunity for them to get on the field and, as you say, represent their countries of heritage.
And that's what they're doing at the moment. Samoa just really keeping the ball alive, just looking for those numbers. And again, missing 1, 2, going through 3 tacklers, and then there was a bit of space there. Samoa going over for their first try. And so going over for his try.
He's going to convert his own, well, he attempted to convert his own try as well.
Gets a bit of water, come back. Good start to the Samoa team.
Nice and direct. Comes back. And poor big fella just shrugs off a couple of tacklers, and I think that's an indication of the fatigue the Niuean team are feeling.
Nice little kick off there. I think it's gone dead, so that means it's a penalty back up on the halfway, so 2 deep. Again, that wind is strong behind the Samoan team, so they got taken with the wind. Free kick, play on as a Niue. Now look, oh, he's got the short chip and chase. As he absorbs that tackle, doesn't go through with it. Samoa just waiting for someone to punch a hole. It could have been a what we call a rib tickler. To get the penalty, Samoa again, quick tap. Looking at opportunities. There is room out here, numbers out here on the left side. On the outside, there'll be a draw and pass. Offload, numbers out. Here he goes, as we testing his speed. We've seen it before. And nice tackle, covering tackle, still alive, and foot out.
I don't think he released.
No release, you're correct. So, penalty to Niue. Again, looking at the weakness, gone through. That was a person at the run. This will be a foot race. Looking for support, might have to pull out. Pops it up for the next player. Nice tackle, double tackle there. Why Samoa player? Nice here, got the overlap. Can he link up? Timing of the pass. This will be a foot race. And wonderful play coming in under the post to make it a bit closer. Niue, well constructed. Attack down one flank. Using the ball, go to the other flank. Try scored.
Yeah, the One Foundation replay, we're just going to catch a tail end as they move from right to left. But the build up, they'd come down and breach on that right hand side, put the Samoan defence under pressure, and they compressed in, and they executed well to get the ball out to that left hand edge.
And that was all on the back of a nice tackle, covering defensive tackle down the end, no release, penalty, take it up and then try on their far corner. So the game of rugby is just about offensive defence and really working hard to get that ball across. As the conversion was unsuccessful, and so Niue making a few changes, subs, a quick water break, and they're going to kick off. Good thing about it, any red cards here, there's no sanctions, there is no judicial hearings. Just make sure that everybody's okay, and then they can continue off with no time out of the game. This is a fun festival occasion for all families, and particularly our young people, to come and play with no rewards, and the only reward is that they go and enjoy themselves. Kick is short. They can play on. They're going to take the penalty. Free kick at the halfway for Samoa.
And that's that wind we spoke of, Officer. You get the ball up high there and it's holding up. It's
yes,
moving
right.
From right to left on the screen.
Just like a 3-wood, you know, when you drive it up there, it just holds up and then sits right next to the pin. You know how you used to do it? Or you still do it?
Maybe it out at the mini golf out at the airport, buddy, but that's about the extent of it. Great
nice,
chase back.
Great cover tackle. Can he offload that? Ball's still alive. Samoa got room on the flank. This could be a try as he just canters over. Certainly had numbers on the outside, but backed his ability to score. So nice reply there from Samoa to come back after that try to go 10 all, kick to come.
Yeah, it was nice and composed, nice and patient. That managed to have a crack at the line, set a ruck, move the ball out to space as the Nuaans got stuck out on the wrong side of the ball. Not enough of them in front of the ball there after the initial break.
And unsuccessful conversion, so it's right at the halftime break. I'm not too sure. I think the referee wants to have a kick-off, so not quite halftime yet.
Here we see the initial break. Big chase back. Managed to keep the ball alive. And Nuaans got stuck with not enough numbers on defence. And it was a relatively simple stroll in for the try.
So we had a kick-off there. Penalty off the kick-off to the Nuaans team. As they tap, go straight into it, making good inroads, strong carry, bit high, that'll be penalised. Going again, quick tap, trying to play on top of the Samoa team and still trying to get back. Numbers out here, looking for a kick in front, running outside the back of the player, play on, ref says. No, forward pass, and that'll be the halftime break. So, going to the break, Samoa leading at the break. And quickly, Jeremy, your thoughts on how that first half had gone?
I think the Samoans are just a little bit fresher. I mentioned that it looked like they'd thrown a couple of different bodies out to start this game, and I think that paid dividends for them. The Nuaan team a little bit fatigued, resorting to kicks early, not really building a lot of pressure and turning the ball over quite quickly. The Samoans did a pretty good job. Great try by the Nuaans to strike back, but the Samoans answered almost immediately. So be interesting to see how the Nuaans come out in the second half, whether they try and maintain a little bit more pressure and build more ball and build some pressure.
But we're seeing some of the One Foundation replays, and when you're talking about fatigue, every tackle takes a toll on them, and that's what you're talking about, fatigue. Not
100%.
about their running ability or fitness. It's that once one tackle takes its toll on the body.
Yeah, absolutely. And that not only the tackling, it's getting back up off the ground.
Yes.
It's like, sevens is a game where, you can't be on the ground. If you make a tackle, you've got to get back to your feet. If you carry the ball into contact, you've got to get back to your feet. So all that sort of stuff is really crucial. We'll see here, great effort to get back and make that tackle, but probably just not quite the same urgency from the rest of the team. And we look out here, and big gaping hole there, and we've got a couple of defenders just sort of flat-footed, not sure what to do there. So
the rotation of subs, they did score a try after that one there, but again, like you mentioned, it's just it is taking its toll. But halftime break, a little bit of water, come back after halftime and see what they can do.
Yeah, and especially if they have a bit of success straight after the halftime, sometimes that pumps the adrenaline and you're able to carry on. And that if they go under the pump a wee bit here and that, sometimes that's that just deflates you.
So knock on there by Samoa. Niue have got the feed, the put in, and they'll have their first opportunity to attack. So as we can see, not the conventional area to put the ball in, but at least he keeps the halfback on the far side. It'll be a 1-on-1 on this side. As he steps in, beats the first one. Now he needs a link. Quick turnover of the ball. Plays on. If he might be stuck up. Knees to the ground. There's a rip.
And this is exactly the start in the way wanted.
Good strong carry. There he goes into the corner. Good strong carry. Ball down. And that is a try. A nice work try in the corner for Niue. And he'll be happy with that. Yeah, you can see a nice smile through the gum shield as we see the One Foundation replay.
Yeah, just nice little identification here of numbers, and then the big fellow was able to just go over in the tackle of 2.
I mean, running like that, who's going to stop him from 5 out? Let's be honest.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm in the commentary box.
So conversion unsuccessful, and so we got a tie ball game. So this will be another one down to the wire as the substitutions are being changed here for the Niue team. So Samoa will receive the kick. Nice deep kick down into the Samoan half as they come back away, knock back. Nice draw and pass. Good mismatch there. And he's looking, he's just sort of turning it down, whether he's going to go and turn it up a bit. There's another player on the outside as he accelerates a bit more and falls down, and he did get it down. I thought he fell on his back, but he must have placed it down, I thought.
I think he just dropped and just
he put it down on the side.
With his right hand on the side.
But well, he made it look easy. He just sort of turned off the tap on the speed dial from about 40 out.
Yeah, it's nice to have that sort of speed, isn't it? Where you can just dial it back when you feel like it.
Another one hit the post.
Yeah, it's become a bit of a habit today.
So 15-10 to Samoa.
And like the first half, the moment the Cook Islands score, Samoa have come back and restored their lead.
As we had a quick look at the One Foundation replay, but so Samoa kick off, normally kicking into the wind. This will hold up if he gets some good height on it, so they can contest. That'll hold up, and nicely taken. Good strong carry. Too high, probably just slipping up on the shoulder. Oh, just be careful. You have to be very careful on that one. That'll be a card. Just over the horizontal. Understand that. So yellow card. Samoa down to 6 players.
Yeah, probably compounded by the fact the player had released the pass. Probably made it look worse as well.
As Niue there, over the top. Good clean out. They've certainly got numbers on the outside now. They've engaged a lot of their players in. Even here, if they can recycle the ball, they've got numbers out here on the left. Still going down the short side. Backing himself. Trying to step through everybody. Still there. Inside. Return. Now the numbers are on. Still not wanting to get it out this flank here. Everybody's saying run it out here. Pass it. On the collar. That'll be a high tackle. Needs to leave that top collar alone. Play on, ref. Oh, he kicked it. Unfortunately, he kicked it through. Was there a penalty advantage?
No, I don't think so. It's unfortunate they had the numbers, but they were playing between the goalpost and the sideline rather than width to width. And they probably had 3 occasions where they could have scored out on this left-hand edge. But
in particular with the less player, with Samoa having 6 players.
Yeah. But they turned the ball back inside.
And that's all about building experience in the game, and they'll certainly learn once they watch the replay. And
Yeah,
you know,
100%
it's all about identifying, playing that space, and certainly there was a lot of space and numbers on the inside here. You've done the work, you've engaged them in, and so you just needed to feed the speed. Free kick there to Niue, so they've got another opportunity now. Quick tap, numbers on the outside. Let's see, they've been called out this way. Short ball in, back inside. They've gone back to that corner again. Dummy. Still going to the corner, draw and pass. And eventually made the try there. Well done to Niue. Eventually they keep hammering, get it down to that winger. Far fringe, always going to be the numbers.
Yeah, we see on the One Foundation replay that they just start to straighten up. Well done coming up here on the right. Just straightens up, draws, doesn't overplay it. And nice and easy strolling for the winger there. Conversion was away, so we're locked up at 15 all. But Niue just hung around in this, they're
in there, and you wouldn't want to take them lightly, because you know a knock on or a penalty or a turnover here gives them an opportunity to go ahead.
Yep.
But this is the last play, so it could finish off. But I think
Samoa still down at 6 as well.
all they need to do is, and they will run it. They won't kick it out because they haven't won. Forward pass, and that would be the game. So, our first draw of the day.
Yeah, but feels a little bit hollow.
Yeah. And, you know, I felt, you know, Niue fought hard, and Samoa probably just, I would say it'll be a lot of missed opportunities, but still showed a lot of resilience in the Niue team to come back from where they were and draw the game. So
yeah, absolutely.
Our first draw of the game. And when we come through to the One Foundation replays, you'll see some good tries, but one conversion hit the post again is the difference.
Yeah, it was certainly had a bit of a habit of that throughout the day. It's 3 or 4 posts. Here's the try by the big fellow, just fend, and then just carries a defender across. This is a good try. Smooth the ball to space. A little bit of footwork, and then just create the space for the winger.
And that was sort of the comeback from the Niue team.
Yep.
And then again a little try in the end, but did all the work. I think it was a bit of fatigue, and then just the rest of them not really working hard as they were, as the other players, to make the tackle, and so just sort of canted over for a try.
I thought that Samoa might have gone on with it from there. That just the Niueans look like they're a little bit out on their feet here at that point, but then this try at the start of the second half, where the big fella crashes over, and that just gave them a renewed sense of energy.
So we'll welcome everybody back to our next game. The Tonga and Fiji under-18 boys here at Barry Curtis Park here in Botany Downs, Manukau City in Auckland, Aotearoa. Welcome to all our viewers, not only in New Zealand but streaming live overseas, wherever you may be. Welcome to the raw and fresh talent here in Manukau, South Auckland, and Auckland. In fact, there's probably a few players that I've heard that have come from different provinces up here just to be part of this tournament. So this is probably a nationwide and an international tournament. With me next to me, Jeremy Adams here, my co-commentator, who's a big part of this space and our youth development in terms of rugby. And also co-commentator and doing a lot of good stuff there, bro.
Cheers, great kick-off from the Tongans. They were able to regain possession and create opportunity out on this left-hand edge.
Nice long ball there from the Tonga team, just holding position really well, defending high, still numbers on the outside. Had to be out there, bounce to the ball didn't go to hand, but just regrouping. Fiji coming hard off the line, a high tackle. Now they can play on top of them. They couldn't get up high, so just working for the mismatch. Good understanding of the rules. Down, place the ball, regathered. Going to the corner. I don't think they're going to stop him. Nice work there. Good stuff from Tonga. Really well constructed, looking after the ball and not overplaying their roles.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there. Constructed is probably the most accurate word we can use to describe that. They just really manipulated the Fijian defence and really efficient with their conversion of their possession into points.
They certainly had the Fijian team had a lot of good line speed, great conversion, nice strike with the wind and just sort of going towards the right post and drifting in. So as we can see, you can take us through the One Foundation replay.
Yeah, just a little bit of footwork there in the middle, mismatch, back to his feet, quick recycle, and then just Fijians weren't able to react quick enough.
As Tonga start to restart the game. Nice kick, good air, good time for chasers to come up. As the Fijian time release, quick, nice read, still got the ball away, good skill. Came to this edge, has he got to take him on? He is. There's a high tackle. So penalty given away to Fiji. Nice step off the left. Strong over the ball and rewarded. And that was quickness down into the ruck there at Jeremy.
Yeah, just a real clear picture. He saw there was no one over securing it and was able to get hands on the ball. It's really well done.
Second penalty there for Tonga. Now they can regroup, just set up their plate, just bring him over, take him up. Offload was on. Still numbers out. Nice step off the left. Fiji, no, coming in, grabbing ahead. Referee
just
Steve.
the support got himself a little bit isolated there, and the support was just a fraction late.
They're really well. Fiji just disciplined on their defence. As he goes out, short side, no opportunity there. Throws it back to the right, held up. Referee saying release, not a release. The ball's out, so play on. If he can link up, nice tackle, offload. Short ball, so they come down here. Reloads, pull back again. Just waiting to absorb. Long ball out there. It's got a bit of space now. This will be for the cover defenders to come across. One more defender, the sweeper. Has he got him? Too much speed down that far side. Fiji showing their pace and their patience to go down behind the post.
Yeah, the Tongan Barbarian defence has looked really good and they've stayed really well connected, but you just can't substitute pace when you're out in a bit of space like that. I thought they'd done a pretty good job. They just gave him maybe a metre or so too much sideline.
Well, that's right. I thought he had the cover defender. I mean, the winger, I thought he had him on there, but then I thought the cover defender had him at the corner flag. But as we watched the One Foundation replay, that wasn't the case.
No, I thought the sweeper coming across here had pretty well done it right, but he just turned the gas on and it was all too little too late.
So nice try by Fiji as they come back to the halfway. Looking to restart. There's a good game coming on, 7-all. And perfect kick. Well, good, nice skill just to tap it back. Pull back there, regroup. Back to their playmaker there. He'll decide which way to go. Backhand, probably not the one you wanted. This will be the bounce of the rugby ball. Speed there. Perfect for him. Is he going to go the way? For Childers, try there, but that was well done by a great line defence, just coming off the line, putting pressure on, and a poor execution on pullback.
Yeah, just well taken opportunity, and that's all from urgency and pressure. And that Fijians have done well to reclaim the kick-off, and that then it was a little bit messy offload. They're desperate not to go to contact, and as a result we've got this not such a good offload coming up here. Ball's on the ground, Orfa manages to get his foot to it and then just outpaces him to the ball.
He's got some good pace, isn't he, Orfa?
Yeah, he has. He's deceptively quick for a big guy.
And the 15s, what position does he play there? Lucy?
Mainly 7.
Yeah.
He's certainly likes to bang. Again, we're seeing the Fijians not wanting to go to a contact, not wanting to go to ruck, and they're offloading in the tackle. But it's putting them under a bit of pressure at the moment.
Yeah, both teams just a little bit guilty of the lack of speed, and that's your first half gone. As referee Steve calls it up for the half. And so this is also another tight game. Tongans under 18 boys are ahead by the Fijian boys by 12 points to 7. And pretty good half for both teams. I mean, there's really nothing in it, really, just a poor pass and a fortuitous opportunity for Tonga. Yeah,
the Fijians aren't looking quite as we're used to seeing them, and that I think you've got to give a bit of credit to the Tongan defence. So they're really well organised, really well connected, very strong over the ruck, and I'm assuming that's the reasoning behind DJ having the Fijian team offload in the tackle so much, is that they don't really want to get into a contest over the ruck.
And you made a really good point there before about not really going into contact or not even making tackles, whereas I mean the Tongan, as all Tongan teams have ever played against, the defence is what they feed off.
Oh, they thrive on it.
But that speed there, you know,
rapid.
yeah, that's what I think they're trying to do. But Tongans are not allowing them by getting that line speed up and making some big hits.
Yeah, and the Fijians are putting themselves under a bit of pressure, like we'll see here. And that there's an opportunity to either move the ball or create a ruck there, and they're just throwing a 50-50 offload, and Orfa's going to be there taking advantage of that every opportunity he gets. And I think that play indicates that he's just a wholehearted player that you get 100% out of him every game he plays.
So all our viewers, if you just joined, welcome to Barry Curtis Park here in Botany Downs, Manukau City in Auckland, Tamaki Makaurau, New Zealand, Aotearoa. And if you're streaming in New Zealand, kia ora. If you're streaming from overseas, kia ora tātou katoa. Welcome as we start the second half of our under-18s game, Fiji versus Tonga. There's the kickoffs here, knock on. And lucky if he got that one, he could have been all the way, but unfortunate start. A good start there by Tonga. They get the feed, and good chance to have an opportunity just to add to their lead.
Yeah, we've highlighted time and time again how crucial that that restart, regather is. It in a matter of millimetres there between the Fijian collecting it clean and having the pressure and then knocking it on, and now Tonga putting pressure back on Fiji.
Wow, strong carry and an offload. Ball still alive, as we say here. If he can recycle the ball here, they'll have numbers out here to the left, but there's a penalty.
Tonga spreading the field real wide, create those little holes through the middle.
Still offload, still got it, but they managed to get away. They've got numbers on that far side. He's taken up, need to set the ruck. Good clean out, big numbers now. Penalty offside. I thought he would have let that go. Nope.
They still have numbers out left.
Oh, back. Nice little tap over for a pass as we have foot race in. And he's got the power, the speed and the goose step to go just by the post. So Tonga again adding to their lead. And is this that De La Salle boy you mentioned before? He's,
Frank Vainuku. Yeah. It's certainly a handful close to the line.
Whainuku there going in, nice, very nice drop kick there. So that looked really like someone who knows how to kick a ball. A few substitutions are made here from the Tongan side. Fiji.
Here we see the ball going backwards. They've still got numbers out on that left-hand side, and that clever little flick on. Fijians overcompensate, and Frank's able to come off that left foot and run it in, which we saw a few times in the earlier game today.
Substitutions are made, and Tonga kicking off. They add to their lead, 19 points to 7. Fiji, nice kick, holding up in the wind. Nice ball, tapped back by Tonga. They're going to control it. Counter ruck coming from Fiji. Little gap, show and go. This will be a pace on. Sweeper is here. He's offside. Unfortunate there. Numbers on this right side, not back 10. Still again, numbers still available up the middle. Oh, nice little bit of footwork to go underneath the post.
This will be interesting. I'm pretty confident he actually got that down with his left hand, but
Steve going to his touchy and knock on called by the assistant referee here on the sideline. It'll be interesting to watch this.
You see
replay.
Tavina Naufahu with the tap, a little bit of footwork here, and let's just. Oh no, maybe he did drop it. Yeah, I think. Well done, Touchy.
Yep. Robert Akoi there, the touch judge, assistant referee, little chip and chase. Tonga get the little chip ball, double touch coming in there. Pace on, off the cutback, still not quite there. Oh, and the offload. Inside, and well executed and well finished there in the far corner. A couple of little interplays there, but it was a nice touch of skill on all sides.
Yeah, some great catch and pass in small spaces there. See here, at this point I thought it was pretty much done and dusted. A little step back, again the ability to offload off the deck, little pop back inside, and just out. Fiji just ran out of numbers. Again, it's just highlighting that if you've got the ability to keep the ball alive off the deck, just how hard it is to stop time and time again.
Tonga going out to a 21-7 lead with the kickoff. Yeah, just under 2 minutes to play. Nice high one, just holds up. I think you'll have time there. Set. Fiji there, numbers out here. He's got a bit of open space. Oh, just a bit too far in front. Havana's plate. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky, he tried to scoop it up there, but.
Yeah, Tavita there, realising he was under advantage.
Yep.
Took the chance and didn't quite come off.
So they knew the advantage. as they Tonga get the ball. Nice outside break there. Still well covered though, but ball away. If they set up here, they are well and truly got numbers out here. Nice turnover. Strong over the ball. Fiji do well. Counter attack now. He needs to link up with his players. They're still a bit behind the ball. Now they've got numbers out here. And just a little knock on there from the scrum, and he's going to either play it. No, he is going to play the scrum, which was just before the full-time whistle. So Tonga have the last play of the game, unless there is a penalty. They might kick it out, or they might have a go at the line. Let's see. What do you think?
Well, it looks like they're going to have a crack.
Strong over the ball. They've got it. Turnover there. First infringement there. So there'll be a tap. Tap. Fiji will finish with the ball, unless there is also another penalty. Chip and chase. He's going to regather it. Offloads. And that one there, that is brilliant. Another one. Is he going to finish it? Over under the black dot. And if you want to see a bit of skill and a bit of class, let's watch this replay, this One Foundation replay. Conversion is taken, and so that is the end of the game. And even though they didn't feature well, but I'll let you take us through this One Foundation replay.
Yeah, here we go. Just takes in just a little chip, regather, ability to offload again. Just fell off the tackle, and then just enough pace just to get to the line. But I think we've got to have a look at that Tongan Barbarians defence, and that's what we were expecting from Fiji all game, was that sort of play, and they just weren't able to find their rhythm. The Tongans kept coming at them defensively, put them under pressure, didn't allow them to get the offloading game going, and you know, Tonga, well-deserved victory for Tonga. I thought they were quite impressive out there.
They were across the board or across the field, they were, but again, when you just think that they're a bit tired and down and out and over the whistle, you just kick it out, and then they produce a bit of brilliance like that. It's just freakish. So that's the end of that game. As we watch the last bits of the replay of some of the tries, that was knocked back, but it was play on for the Tongan team, and they finished off here. And one of the players that has been a bit of a standout in the tournament, but in a team environment. Again, tap and go, the step, but just managed to get his hand in there and knock that ball forward. So that was nicely defended by Fiji. And then again here, just a sheer numbers game over the top. A little bit of interplay, cutting here on the ground, offload here, and then inside ball just to finish off the try. Nice team try there in the far corner, and Fiji finishing off the game here with a bit of brilliance here, seeing that flat line, no sweeper, up, ball in hand, and then go to the ground and offload to finish for a try under the post. So good victory to Tonga, and really nice finish to the Fijian.
Samoa A and Samoa B under-18 boys are ready to take you back to the world of sports. Please put your hands together, let's play party for the under-18 Samoa A and Samoa B.
Kia ora tātou katoa. Welcome to Barry Curtis Park here, where we're having the Pacific Island Rugby Sevens tournament. Our next game against the two Samoan teams, under-18 boys, the Samoa under-18 A versus Samoa under-18 B. We have the A team in the black jerseys and the Samoa B team in the blue jersey. And so this game is going to be between obviously the two Samoan teams, and my co-commentator here, Jeremy Adams. And Jeremy, these two have been playing pretty good rugby throughout the whole day.
Yeah, they have. I'm expecting to see a bit of razzle out there in this one. I think there'll be a little bit on the line around boasting and camp at the end of the day. So I'm expecting to see some pretty special stuff go on.
Not 10, but he's got the ball carry on there by the Samoa B team. They get the carry, offload. No, still got it in hand. Not tackled, played off the ground, passed in, still got position. They're playing pretty tight at the moment.
Get up, boys. Press.
So they've got them on the back foot. Someone needs to decide to go forward, going to the edge. Nice left foot step, still in charge. There, through. There's going to be a foot race to the corner. I think he's going to get it. Good start there to the what they call the Samoa B. What's the Samoa B and Samoa A? But you know they're going to try and prove a point where who's going to be the A team.
Absolutely, and it was right from the kickoff. The Samoan A team got the kickoff wrong, and Samoa B with nothing to lose, the conversion goes over. Samoa B with nothing to lose decided that they'd take the ball and that made a good break, and then had the A team on the back foot from there, and then finished off strongly. So we'll see if they can make a better fist of the restart themselves this time.
And as we watch the replay, it was just one missed tackle. That's all it was, and nice little turn of speed. 40-minute finish. So the B team here. There he is. It's a lock that's got all the skills, kick and chase and run and step. Nice height. Finds the grass. So the A team trying to get their game started. Just trying to absorb them, pull them back. Probably too far back. Managed to get out of that tackle. Here we go. Foot race now. Don't think anybody's going to stop him. But here, and he feeds the speed. And he goes all the way under the post, and that's what you call a reply from Bevron Smith Nansen, who scored that try on behalf of the A team. An automatic reply from the A team with a conversion to come.
Yeah, well done. A little bit shabby on the initial restart, not catching it, but managed to get the bounce, move the ball to the middle of the field, and then a bit of footwork, line break, and then from about 40 out, 60 out, he decided that's a little bit far for me. I'll give it to the man with some wheels, who greatly accepted it and went and dotted down under the post.
So kick off there, finding grass. They'll be guilty of that. And just a little knock on there from the A team. So Samoa B will have the feed. And I think they let off the hook a little bit there. They should have taken that. They shouldn't have let that one bounce.
No, that's 3 restarts, and all 3 have been not too good, to be fair. I think it'll be an area that they'll be looking to tidy up.
Doesn't that first receiver look so deep?
He does.
Unless he's going to kick it.
Just makes it really hard for us forwards to get back behind the ball.
It's held up. He needs to get it back somehow. Just a soft carry, and they got underneath him. But and I agree with you. I think they need to make a decision on really attacking the line, keep them on the back foot, but they were able to get some line speed up on the attacking line.
Yeah.
And hence why they were able to get underneath and hold them up.
He sort of had nowhere to go, sort of got stuck between 2 defenders who were both able to get a shoulder on him and hold him up. So
seems to be one of the real skills now, skill sets of defences, being able to identify, get underneath the tackler and hold him up.
Yeah.
So you see it quite a bit now, don't you?
Yeah, well, the hard. refs are really, really, refs have different interpretations of when you can jackal a ball, when you got to leave it, and that. Whereas that's pretty clear cut. You can turn the ball over if you can hold them up and create a maul and not let them get the ball out. So it's definitely a different tactic.
And as we were talking there, a high tackle there from the Samoa A team, and so there was a yellow card. And they've got the ball back, so Samoa A, short, nice little play, still got him. New Zealand Samoa B team were not up. Knock on, but he's not going to his pocket, so it was a general knock on. Unfortunate there, but it could have been a big run down the sideline here.
Yeah, I think the Samoan A team made that a little bit tougher than they needed to.
So scrum, we're just waiting on a few substitutions. Oh, I think he's putting the ball on their side. Do you think he's going to go down the blind side? What does that say?
Yep. Yep, I think he telegraphed it, but he was certainly effective.
Yeah. I would have told that loose head side just to push up and face him, a little bit different, but
yep.
But well executed. I mean, yeah, we knew where it was going to go, but you still had to stop it. So well done. Just showed a turn of pace into the corner and made it actually look quite easy in the end.
He did. Again, nice stable scrum.
As a conversion, just hit it well, but going across the face of the post. So Samoa A up 12-0 as we watch the replay. Yes, he looks over to the outside, trying to give it. It's almost like the head fake, but really knew it was going down the blind side. And I actually think the other opposition halfback knew too. Just hard to stop.
Yeah, just a little bit late getting there.
So the A team starting to get into their work, but still competitive game. Kick. Nice, mate. Oh, nice little jink. Still alive. Still alive. Still going. Offload. Needs to link up. Needs to find the numbers. Numbers now. Remember, they're still short of player. No, they're all back on. Full complement now as a tackle called. Step there through the gap. Nice, strong fend. Good carry, offload there. He needs to link up to another player. A team still there. Numbers are still there. This will be a foot race to the corner. Nice. Oh, over the vehicle. No, play on, ref. Samoa B still got position there, looking to the short side. I think he's got it.
Oh, unlucky there.
Oh.
I thought he regathered. Maybe
Yeah.
it was touch and flight by a Samoan A player. But it looked to me like he'd regathered that. And
One went both ways. I think it sort of was seeing what the assistant referee was saying on the far side, but it was a nice finish to the game, first half, as Samoa A team go into the lead by 7 points to 12. Nothing in it.
no,
Nothing in it. Jeremy here. This is a good game of football.
Yeah, very much so. It's cheeky little try by the halfback. So we watched this first try for Samoa B, just straight through the middle. Just that, as we spoke of earlier, just that defence going lateral and allow the stepper to step back in and keep stepping back in until he finds a disconnected player.
And then off the subsequent kickoff, this is right off the kickoff. And this was the reply from Samoa A.
Yep. And basically just a couple of missed tackles, feed the speed, and that's the end result. And then this is the cheeky little try that you forecast here, Officer. and it's just a pretty hard one to stop when there's no defender in that channel.
So other than that, it's been a pretty tight game. Some solid defence on both sides, that's for sure. And so now probably the only thing that's working in Samoa A's favour is they got that nice little breeze that it's in behind them, and it seems to be all interesting to see the amount of points if you're going from the right side to left, as they will probably end up finishing strong.
Yeah,
with that wind behind them.
it is a bit of a challenge receiving with the wind behind you. Kick-off, if they get it right and set it up in the air, and that it holds up nicely for them to be able to get up and contest, but we'll just see where this one goes.
Short kick-off. Hasn't caught it yet, so a little bit premature. Need to wait for the referee's whistle, so we'll restart again. Probably good, he can get a better kick.
I was going to say, I'm not sure that's exactly where he wanted it either, so hopefully he's...
yeah. That's better.
There we go.
He'll go up. Oh, nice. Under the shoulder, great tackle from both the players. He's held up. Turnover. Counter-ruck coming in. Nice solid base. Short ball. No, just had a cheeky look up there.
He did.
And
Saw the defence
after those couple of solid tackles there. So nice play there. A little moral victory there to the B team on defence. Gives them the opportunity to try and even up the score. They're flooding that left side, so who knows? Could be the same thing. The nice blind side open there for the halfback. He can back himself.
Absolutely. If they can get this right-hand side solid.
Get up, boys.
Cut back into that space where the halfback should have been defending. Nice there, solid tackle. Still going forward. Samoa beat. Step in. Oh, this could be just a knock on.
Ooh.
And then
mass substitutions.
Mass sub, almost a big change up of all majority of the team. That's at least a forward pack and two backs. There's some guys that are not happy getting substituted.
You are right after this game at 10 minutes after
We
3.
got
Free kick, that's interesting. Pulling back, eh? Pulling back by the looks of the thing. Long ball out to the wing, one-on-one situation. Defence here, turnover, he's strong over the ball. Nice play.
Great defence.
Got into position nice and early and stood there. Did well as he had someone come trying to clean him out, but he was solid on his base. Samuel beat, just trying to pull it back a bit. Needs someone to hit a line. Nice short ball. Needs a link. There you go. B team turns it around. Moves it to the left side. Looking at numbers. Still they got numbers here. Nice step back here. Needs a draw and pass. Turnover. Just one swivel too far. Rolling forward. A bit unfortunate. I thought that, he was just trying to place the ball back, but I could see that can be perceived as trying to roll too much.
Yeah, probably fell in the wrong position, and had the ball presented, and as he tried to bring it back for his team, ref ruled that he'd rolled one too many times.
Samoa A having trouble to try to get that ball down and clear it. Ball out, certainly numbers, all offside. They need to turn and face. Samoa A got a bit of a roll on now, playing on top, one step, and managed to canter underneath right next to the post.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of fatigue setting in at the moment.
Yep.
It was all a little bit too simple.
And rightfully so. I mean,
it's a long day.
It's a long day, and you know, there's some, as we mentioned before, there's fatigue in your legs and running, but also the physical. It's probably what takes it out of you the most.
Yep.
The physical fatigue.
Yeah, certainly wrestling with opponents and getting tackled and tackling and hitting rucks. It certainly takes it out of you. You see here on the One Foundation replay, just a quick tap. Just a simple step in between two players and he's across.
Who wants to go on?
Nice kick. Well taken there by the B team. Through the gap there. Oh, ball knocked out. Oh, unfortunately just knocked forward. So
still a little bit loose in the carry there.
As you know, coming into the game 4 of the day, and certainly a lot of fatigue is setting in now.
Stay here, Henny. Henny.
As there's last sort of changes for the Samoa A team.
Yeah, stay there, stay there,
So
stay there.
try and
Split them.
make the changes on a move, splitting the scrum depending on what side he comes. Coming this way to the fresh, coming on the fresh legs. He's going to have a go. Nice inside ball. And a try to the Samoa A team, who are finishing strong. Fresh legs come on. And that was just an interplay between the half and the outside back that was just come on. So there will be a drop kick here.
Yeah, they just split the back line. And then the halfback, and as you say, the halfback and the wing were able to stretch them, get a ball inside, and the cover defence wasn't able to get across in time. You see here, it's man on man, comes back, left foot step, gets the ball inside, and there's no cover defence coming across. Well done.
Nice take by Samoa A players. There's a few Samoa B players here. They have 3 numbers out here to the left. They need to move it. They've got it. Winger coming in to spot tackle. No, unsuccessful. And he's going foot race to the corner. Still well covered. And not release. Penalty. Well done to the Samoa B. Whether they're going to kick it out or carry on, I think they're going to carry on and play. Try and salvage something there. Going through the middle. He needs some support players. Driving the arms. He could go all the way. He's looking good. He's got the running shakes. I think he's going to go all the way. This will be a great, fantastic finish for the B team.
Oh, great try by the big fella.
Dominic. Jersey 20. It'll probably be the gutsiest
Successful
try
conversion
of the day, especially when you're down 24-10, and then you come back with almost the length of the field try.
That's a big body to carry the length of the field too.
Yeah, and he ended up running away from it. So that was a great finish to New Zealand B, even though that New Zealand A won at 24-14. But they'll be, you know, once the competition's over, all brothers back together again. So
yeah, there's lots of smiles out there. I think they have enjoyed themselves.
So nice work again from both teams. Jeremy, there'll be a couple of highlights on the One Foundation highlight reel. As we see, this is probably one of the first tries. I think we telegraphed that one for him and went down the blind side. And that was the last try just before the half.
Yeah, well taken try too. He identified there was no defender in that short side channel.
But the second half have become, this is the first one offside here. Quick tap, still with them, a few of the guys still backs are facing him. And it was just an easy left foot step underneath the post.
Yeah, just identified that the Samoan B team running backwards to get onside. And then this one here out to the left. Goes on the outside, pulls the cover defence across, and then there's no help coming from the inside of there.
But even though that they were down on the scoreboard, this is probably a spirit builder for the B team to finish off with.
Yeah, it looked like Dominic had been covered, but he just managed to keep his legs pumping. And that, look at that smile, he's pretty stoked with himself. I don't think the big fella gets too many length of the field tries.
Oh, I don't think that's his first by the way he ran there. I don't think it's the first time he's done a length of the field try, but that was a great effort. As we start the next game, Tonga versus Niue under 16 girls. For all our viewers that have just joined us, welcome to Barry Curtis Park here in Botany Downs, Manukau City in Auckland, New Zealand. If you're here streaming from New Zealand, kia ora. If you're viewing from overseas, kia ora tātou, and greetings, a warm Pacific greetings here from Aotearoa, New Zealand, as we're coming towards the last sort of few games and celebrations. As you can see, a bit of cultural dancing, bit of style, bit of swag, it's awesome. And in between we've got some sevens game, and we've got the sevens game here coming up between our young under 16 girls. And joining me in co-commentary is Jeremy Adams, who is plays a big part in this sort of development space here in Auckland. And Jeremy, the girls have been just, if not more, entertaining than some of the guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And that they bring a different dimension to it. They often coming from other codes and other sports, and that, so they bring a fresh perspective to the game. And that they've got some really good coaches. I mean, these two teams here, we've got Niue with Ricky Hilangi and Tonga with Peter Alatini, and that both gentlemen that have had a lot of time on the footy field themselves, and that. And so, as you mentioned earlier, it's just great to see those sort of guys giving back to the code and to their nations of heritage.
As we see Tonga stepping in, nice little swerve in and out, and completed. She puts it down. Nice work there by Tonga after a good kick and start, knock on by Niue, and capitalising from the scrum. As we watch the One Foundation replay,
just a great individual try. He picks up the loose ball and a little bit of everything there, a little bit of speed, a little bit of evasion, a little bit of determination, and she just made something out of nothing.
Just ghosting down the sideline, waiting for that gap to open up, exploiting the gap, going over for a try, and a conversion to go. So great start from Tonga, 7-0, as the high fives are handed out to each other. So they get kick again, so it's a restart again for Tonga. And as you mentioned, the two coaches, and they're local boys, aren't they? I mean, they're all Manukau boys. They lived South Auckland and played there. Obviously, went to play a bit of professional rugby overseas or coach, but they've all come back, giving back to the community they live in and serve. Yeah,
it's awesome to see. It's a lot of talent that's come out of this part of Auckland that's not realised that where it's come from.
Step in, nice work there from Niue, showing some nice skill. Good turnover, still playing forward. Good solid carry there from Tonga. Offload, still play on. There's Neware now got the nice turnover off a loose pass. Backward. Play on. Play the ref. As with the turnover, ball, hands need to be on the ball, not the ground. Tonga getting off to a good start, really showing some intent. Nice energy. Looking to the side, ghosting down, drawn pass will go. She's looking over the top, unfortunately knocking that ball on.
Yeah, just a little bit loose with the pass there, but some promising signs from Tonga. Started this game really well.
There's Tonga there. Setting up. Neware, get the put in. Still haven't had a chance to get out of their half yet. Perfect powered scrum. Blindside's on. It's got to go all the way. And down to the corner for a try. Antoinette Manapori in the corner. After a tight head, she can go and tap her 3 forwards on the scrum. Nice power on the hit, and we'll see that on the One Foundation replay.
Yeah, some great work by the Tongan prop here. She manages to hold the Niuean prop in, drives her in, holds her in, and just creates that channel for the halfback.
Even managed just to hold her in too, eh? Just enough.
Yeah, just didn't let her go.
Didn't let her go, which is known as binding, I suppose, not holding. Still in the scrum, so conversion unsuccessful. Tonga getting off to a flying start, 12-0. And just checking if the players are right. It's about to kick off. Nice long kick. That might run on. It just looks like it's going to run on. Or it might sit. Oh, you just let it sit. So I think we've seen her run, and she's got a bit of pace, isn't she? So she could get around.
I don't want to let her get too much space.
Yeah, that's right. So nicely, well defended. Showing her the sideline and managing to drag her out. But yes, I think you're right. I think we've seen her a few times. With a little bit of space, she can certainly get around.
I think she got a try or two in previous games.
Tonga. Double around, extra man, extra player, foot race. Nice tackle there by Neware. Quick recycle there by Tonga. Offloaded the tackle. Good strong carry as he recycled. Numbers here on the right. Strong fend. Nice tackle again. Tonga still in control of the ball. Going for the corner. Nice ankle tackle. Turnover. I think she's got it.
Turnover.
Strong over the ball. Now, if they can get it to the far edge. Here she goes. She'll be running. She needs to link up with their speedsters. Release and play it again. Holding. Quick tap there from the try scorer. Antoinette. She's looking. It's a goose. Pushing it back, passes it back, which is legal. Nice tackle, still alive. If they put it through the hands, she's got a free space there. Could go all the way. And, oh, great try.
Thought she'd reached out and scored that.
I thought she did enough there. I thought there was enough downward pressure. Well, that'll be it. The replay will be interesting. Gosh, it was going back and forth there. Is that turnover As we watch the One Foundation replay.
Yeah, she just pops it back. Another pop from the ground here. And then there was just a massive hole in front of her and she just kept on running. A little bit of urgency on defence here. Ooh.
Oh, maybe it's a good call.
Just rolled out of the left hand. Tell you what, there's been a couple that we've questioned and I think the refs have got them right.
Yeah, got them right. And that's why they're refs and we're here.
Yeah, for sure.
But that was definitely a nice play. And well defended too by the UAN team. 12-0 with the win behind them. You know and I know.
Yeah, the ball
anything could happen.
Yeah, and the ball will get a little slippery as we get a bit of drizzle coming in. On the One Foundation replay, we just get another look at this last play. And then Nuaans look like, a couple of them had looked like they'd stopped, they'd given up. A great urgency by these two, and oh, he just lost it. Great call, ref.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, if we were the bunker or the TMO,
I think he got it.
I would have given it. I would have given the green light. Frame by frame. So, and I think if we remember correctly, last game they finished strongly from this side too, going downwind. And
yeah, the Nuaans were impressive in the last game.
Yeah, and they had, like you said, you know, they fed the space really well. And I think it's that number 7 who was really the finisher and had some really nice pace.
Yes.
Around the back. So let's see how. But this direct approach from Tonga been really good.
They've starved the Nuaans of possession as well.
Yeah.
And I think that as a result of that, the Nuaans have maybe just tried a little too hard when they have had the ball.
A lot of good line speed up there from Yue making the tackles. Good strong carry from Tonga.
Tongans have been very good at when they've got themselves isolated, being able to stay on their feet and wait for support to arrive.
Oh, lucky there. Yeah, no, play the ball correctly. Tongan still going the direct approach. Good pass there. Nice gap there. Now, sweepers involved. Oh, dislodges it. Got the ball now. As we know, the turnover. Oh, here she is. She can get around. This could be all gone. We've seen this before.
Just like that.
Number 7, I think we mentioned that, you know, she just needs a little bit of space on the outside.
Yeah, Ava Laking, she's certainly looks good in open space, doesn't she?
Well, that was all made by some really good defence, really getting back because the break was made by Tonga. And we'll see on the One Foundation replay after the conversion. And that is over. So that's 7-12. Right back in it. Only the 2 minutes in the game, but that was just a good desperate defence. Getting back and knocking that ball forward. It was just 2 pass out to Laking here. Even just 1 and then around the outside.
Just too much pace. Even had time to take the mouthguard out.
So Tonga need to continue to play their direct game, but just that ball security, ball maintenance is going to be really important. Shorter kick off to Tonga. Strong carry on. Intercept was there. Advantage, genuine, another one.
Yeah, tackler just wrong side.
Yep. Tonga playing that to rope. Corner tackle. Yes, it is. No play in front. Going to go all the way. Nice team try. Tonga.
And just that ability to keep the ball alive.
Going to try it, but the build up here was good, and now the offloads were fantastic.
Yeah, just First offload there. Great tackle, great covering tackle, but still managed to keep the ball alive and just support players making effort to be there. Great try.
Tonga come back to halfway. Let's see a kick-off. Subs is on. Change up of players. Kick-off. Down the middle of the field. Yeah, just managed to hit the hand. Ball gone forward. So be scrum, Tonga ball. Opportunity to make that tackle.
Yeah, just putting skills under pressure, just getting up there, getting in their face.
Tonga ball in behind. You were flooding up there, getting on top, knock on.
Yeah, just a little floater of a pass there and just snatched it at the end.
Tight head. Thought it came out the same channel, but there's a play on.
Yeah, again that Tongan scrum putting pressure on that Niuean scrum though.
Pass going back. Still, they can get it to the wing. Bit of space there for Tonga. Nice. Securing that ball. Really getting in there hard. Nice here. Giving it free the outside. They got numbers out here. Still going. Showing a lot of good strength.
That's a great
turnover there.
Oh.
No. Oh. Play on. I thought there might have been a little play. Another good try, solid try, going down the direct route for Tonga, working really well for them, and we're really happy with that. A lot of good power and strength.
Yeah, they played the direct game really.
Nice way to finish. So Tonga coming away with the victory, winning 24-7 over a very strong Niuean team, particularly their last game. And PIR Latini and his girls will be happy with that result. And congratulations to both teams.
Yeah, no, very entertaining game. And that, again, you know, they're two contrasting styles. And those contrasting styles generally make for a good game. We'll see here Niueans putting this ball in the Tongan scrum, just overpowering. Then little PIR Latini trick here where the prop keeps the opposition in and scores out in the corner.
Just going some of the highlights of the game. Nice little try there in the corner. And here's another one here, direct approach here. Which is, I think this was just short of the try, just on the half-time. For Jeremy, we would have said a try.
Yeah, she was touch and go, that one. And this one was just pure speed. Just got herself into there.
Yeah, the half-time break. You know, the Tonga team started turning up the tempo. Nice little exchange, good offloads on the inside, and just that direct approach was working really well for them.
Yeah, just really impressed with his support play as well.
Sarah. It's on the outside.
And just here, we just see the Niuean players just waiting, just on their heels. And
next game, the Cook Island versus Samoa under 16 girls. Welcome to the Pacific Island Rugby Sevens competition. Barry Curtis Park here, and if you're streaming, welcome. Here in New Zealand, if you are streaming from overseas, kia ora tātou katoa, welcome to our live coverage here. With me here, beside me in commentary, Jeremy Adams and we are just starting to watch the kickoff of the game of the Cook Islands versus Samoa.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with this Cook Islands team and that in the style of game they've played. And they seem really aware of the rules. You know, they make a real effort to get out as a tackler, get out of the way and allow them to get over the ball. They're really good at moving the ball to space. And their catch and pass game's been really good as well. They stay really connected on defence.
Good pace down here. Cover defenders coming across. Nice and off the line in the end. First try.
Yeah, Jasmine Saar I think was on that edge, and she's been really impressive today. That both on the edge and through the middle. First game she played predominantly on that edge, and I think she got a couple of tries in that one. And then in the second game she played, it was straight through the middle. Really impressive. And then once again out on that edge, just causing havoc here. So we see they managed to get her on the outside. Really mobile, real handful to stop here, and she's just able to get that offload and great support play.
Yeah, that offload seems to be part of their game. In fact, a lot of really good offloads today, and that's time to the supporters have to get back.
Absolutely.
And then being able to play on top of them. So knock on there. Samoa getting another bounce. They're playing on again. Tackle. They need to recycle. Good clean out. Play the ball again. For Samoa, offload. Looking, eyeing up that gap. Going down the direct route. Nice. Do it. No. Fortunately, someone going to the side. Penalty.
That direct game's really paying off for the Samoan team at the moment.
Offside. They have to pick up their discipline. Referee Steve is watching, so that doesn't help.
So she's been binned for repeated infringements.
So not going back, that's 2 penalties, and referee has a yellow card, so that'll be 2 minutes there. Player will be back on to the 5-minute mark.
And the Cook Islands will look to capitalise, and just as I say that, they turn the ball over.
Nice tackle, good offload off the ground. Going to ground. Passing, certainly got numbers on the left side. Ball to ground, but still going back, still in control. Getting through, this will be a foot race to the corner. Player behind, I think she should see it. Oh, I think she just got it down. I think she got it down.
Yep. Again, just straight through the middle.
I suppose you can see the funny side of it. Not sure if they, a lot of these, if she didn't get it down, but no, she had the control of the ball. So, looking to convert her try. As her friends call her Millie. If you watch the replay, the One Foundation replay.
Yeah, and she was just able to just pick up this ball, just get into between 2 defenders. A little bit of a fatigue tackle.
Samoa, the kick off. Going to ground, the bounce of the ball. Controlled there. Nice passing by the Cook Island team. Did they get it through the head? Oh, no, penalty. Another one of those players. Try.
Yeah, is that Danny Gray? Another one.
They've got some pace out there, and they can control it. They can finish well. So
kicks away to the right.
There's substitutions and some water goes on for Samoa. Cook off.
We see on the One Foundation replay just the quick tap, a little bit of footwork at the end, and then just goes over in the tackle.
Nice little Millie there, nice little kick return.
Great break.
Now it's a foot race on here. You can see that determination. This will be the longest try of the day, from behind her try line to behind the opposition try line under the post. And that is a 100-metre try scored. And even though she's been running hard all day, she's still got the energy to run the length of the field try.
It's a backbreaker on half time as well. Kicks away.
So, nice way to finish Samoa on their try. Milan Iramir is scoring under the post, length of the field try to take it to 12 points to 5. Again, other than a couple of pieces of brilliance, there's really nothing in this game.
No, dead right, and I think Samoa have done well to maintain possession, play direct, and use their strengths against the Cook Island team. The Cook Island team haven't really got into their game yet. I'll be hoping that there's a bit of a swing in momentum in the second half, but Samoa have been impressive in this first half. Yeah. That just stretches that defence and then manages to get the offload back inside. Really well constructed try, that one. This one here goes back. Millie picks it up. Again, just a little bit fatigued, that tackle. Comes back. Danny Gray receives the ball from the quick tap. A little bit of footwork. And bounces off the defender as she goes into score. And then this special.
In her face, she was going to go, no one was going to stop her there.
No, once she'd broken that line, she was away.
So as Steve starts the second half, Samoa kicking off to Cook Islands. Again, just taking the ball, stripped out of their hands, play on. Samoa going the direct route first, trying to get the offload, that's lost forward. Cook Islanders have the ball, play on. Nice little step back, offload coming, nice ball there. It feeds the speed. Nice work from, yeah, good step. Looking inside. As they go to the ground. Hands in the ruck there by Samoa. Long ball on into a gap as they feed the outside. This could be interesting. Well defended, got the cover defence coming across for Samoa. Needs to get that ball inside. Still a ball alive. The Cook Islanders controlling the ball really well. Now they've got the numbers. But Samoa getting across, defending really well. Tackle needs to be made. Nice ball inside. He's going to go all the way. That is such a well-constructed try by the Cook.
Just take it into contact early, and I think that this is where they're at their best, when they move the ball, stretching defence. Nice.
Unsuccessful conversion, and so yeah, you're absolutely right when you're talking, and that's traditionally what you want to do. You're just stretching the defences from side to side, and then hopefully it might be open up in the middle, or if not, got the outside edges to come. But then they're scrambling, try and tackle you, and if you miss a tackle, like for that one there, the offload is hard to defend.
Very hard.
Nice tackle there, getting off the line. Steps in, met by a big strong tackle, Samoa. Ball down. I think they need to release the ball. Now they've got numbers. Drawing passes on. Is she going to go all the way?
Samoa, they just stayed connected and patient. Waited for their opportunity, and then when it came, they were on the ball, which was good.
Samoa just taking their time to regroup as they come out. Are they going to run it? Go direct. They've got to still go direct. Take the tackle. Nice little step there. Trying to link up with their outside backs. Hands in there. Nice new green boots are going to be running down the side. Good step in. Beating 1, 2, 3 players. Met by a strong tackle. All the way. Still going. Good yards. Going to ground. Nice. Little turnover there. Still offside. They're not going to leave her. Offload there. The Cook Islanders hard on attack. Off. Nice offload. Numbers on that side. She can draw a pass. Going through the middle. There they go. Steps off. She's going to go all the way. Underneath the post. Just sitting there. You don't want to drop that. Nice try for Cook Island. They go ahead. 15-12 will kick to come. Underneath the post.
It might actually be 19-15 to Samoa.
I think we might have missed a few. Well, we'll just check. We'll check upstairs on what the scorecard is.
You see on the One Foundation replay here, just big strong run, nice offload, then step back off the left foot, and the cover defence a little slow coming across, and she's able to score under the post.
So kickoff is short. 15-12. Samoa will get the penalty, and one of the key players back, stepping in. Numbers out. Nice. So
we've just got confirmation, 17-15 to Samoa.
Sit down. And she does that. And so we got the correction of the score prior to that try. It was 17-15. Now with that try, we go to 22-15. And nicely constructed try off the kickoff. With the kick to come, and that is the full-time score. Off the post, but through, and so that is full time with Samoa winning 24-15 to a really valiant effort by the Cook Island team, but strong start and a strong finish by the Samoan under-16 girls.
Yeah, they were very impressive in that game. They didn't allow the Cook Islands to get into their game. That Cook Islands wanted to play edge to edge and put the string passes together, and the Samoan defence was really aggressive and up in their face and forced them into a lot more contact than they would have liked. And a couple of brilliant moments from Millie Uramia, and then Jasmine Starr with a strong run down the outside, setting them up nicely.
As we look at some of the One Foundation replay, and this is one of the first tries in the first half by the Cook Island team, shifting from side to side.
Yeah, just nice little step just to bump the contact and score. Brought the Cook Islands back into the game. And then this from the kick-off in the end goal. Millie Uramia with a little bit of footwork and broke the line, and then no one could catch her.
We've got volunteers that are coming around with rubbish bags, Are you guys okay? Yes.
And then into the second half. The Cook Islanders come out of the second half with a strong start with this try.
Yeah, they actually managed to execute what they would have been trying to do, which is get onto that edge, stretch that Samoan defence, and then nice offload back inside and finish here again. Stretch the defence, nice strong run, offload here, number 10, left foot step, and then just accelerates through and scores under the post. And that brought it back to 17-15.
And then there was a few changes in there after that kickoff,
and then Samoa with the last try.
which was right on the full-time Uda, and the conversion was also executed, so a well-won victory to Samoa. So as we come on to our next game, join us, welcome, kia ora tātou, haere mai, malo soifua, malangi mama, where we are playing here, and we've had the boys play their games, now the girls are there, rounds. Welcome to those who have just joined us, whether in New Zealand or overseas. I'm joined here with my co-commentator, Jeremy Adams. Jeremy, we're just starting to get...
Yeah, we're starting to see it a little bit in the body language and the way our athletes are running out there at the moment. You can see that they're feeling the effects of a long day.
As the Samoa A team kick off in the blue shirts. A big step on, numbers out here, draw a pass, she's going to take the gap, still pops offload, goes to hand, that'll be the first try to Samoa 8. She puts it down in the blue shirts.
Yeah, that's the information that I've got, is Samoa A playing in the blue shirts.
And so the conversion is unsuccessful, so that's 5-0 to Samoa A. It's the Pacific Island Rugby shirts. They One Foundation, one of our major sponsors in this tournament. We'll get a replay at some stage. Nice little kick back off the end, going all the way and running underneath the post for another try. Bao Fa'alina, Samoa 8, and as we see on the One Foundation replay.
Yeah, and again, it's the kickoff receipt being able to the Samoan B team were unable to retrieve.
On ahead, Samoa 8 put the ball to foot. If she can get on top of it, could be a try. No. There it is, turnover, but I think she's going to be penalised. Whereas you can just stand over and try and turn over the ball, but you need to let her or him get over that player, get back on their feet.
I'll try and trap them in this corner.
Kicking right to that. And Akoi. Nice strong carry. Popping it up. Still short of the line. Underneath the post. Try number 3 for Samoa 8. As they go ahead. 10-0 with a kick to come.
Yeah, again, just the defence just on their heels on the line, not coming off the line. It's just a no-brainer that ball carrier's going to score every time in that situation.
Samoa 8, Samoa B need to get their hands on the ball. And make some inroads. And as we mentioned before this game, As you can see, fatigue is starting to set in and for the players. To the far corner. Nice step off the foot going through. Nice strong contact. So Samoa A really showing their dominance at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. They're not letting Samoa B into the game at all. Most of their kickoffs are finding grass. They're coming up together and putting pressure on, and just not.
But for the players, is that you could be good in the sevens game, maybe the first one or second one, but as in sevens are always in tournaments, it's about that conditioning and about knowing how it's a marathon, not a sprint, even though it's a short game.
Yeah, it's that ability to switch on and off between games too. It's a really long day, so if you don't have that ability to come off after a game and just switch off from the rugby, then mentally you're exhausted as well.
And a lot of nice stepping there from the Samoa B team. They still got possession, still recycling the ball as it comes back. If they move it out, they've got numbers. Big spaces in the middle as well. Nice fin. But tap back by Samoa A. There's a big run, 50 metres out. Cover defence coming through. Stop there by Samoa B, and then well in support to go under the post for a try. Omega Esther, jersey 9, scoring that try. And so that is half time. Samoa A up ahead 27-0.
Yeah, and again, just defensively, just stayed connected and waited for their opportunity. Pressed up, turned the ball over, then big strong run, then, as we've said all day, the importance of support play.
And we haven't really had a lot of many, or if any, really blowout scores. Not saying this is going to blow out, but first half 27-0, and again, it's just been able to understand how the day of sevens is. It's a really going. Just showing some of the highlights, or that's a highlight of an earlier game, but we'll get the highlights of this on our One Foundation replays, and here they are.
Here, yeah, and that again, it was just that ability to reclaim the kickoff that put the B team on the back foot there, and then just one pass, and defence wasn't set. They're expecting the ball wasn't set, and they were able to roll in and score. Here we go again. Turnover ball. Big run, bit of footwork, and then nice straw and pass. And just scoots away, scores out of the post.
Yeah, the support play and the offloads have been really good as well, as this one here will show. And
yeah, great angle for it. And just see again, as we've spoken of all day, that ability to make those passes from the ground. As we're about to get underway again.
Rob Arcoy in the middle there, officiating the game. So Samoa B get the opportunity to kick off. Nice green boots. Let's see if that makes a 10. Play on, it'll be play on. She's got the ball. Nice tackle. Nice tackle again. Just getting off. A little bit high. Samoa A. Their big runners coming through. Offload coming. No. Nice defence. There it is. Ball's alive still. Over the top. This will be a foot race. I think she'll go all the way. She's been doing it most of the day today, especially down that right flank. And a nice try there by New Zealand Samoa.
And it's Jasmine Saar backing up from the 16s game earlier on the day.
As the replay shows, one foundation replay.
Draws in 2 defenders, pops it over the top. And then Jasmine has the pace to get in the corner. Kick's unsuccessful.
Samoa going to restart the game.
Again, that restart finds grass. And Samoa B will have to start from a line out just outside their 22.
Samoa just coming in, just sorting out their line-out call. In fact, who's going to throw the ball in? They're not sure. Oh, sorry, we're just waiting for a few substitutions to be made in the Samoa B team. So it is their throw-in, and so the hooker's in there. This will be interesting where this one goes. So that's sort of the sack, the quarterback, that one.
Let's see if Samoa B can build a little bit of pressure here. Good carry.
That was knocked back, going all the way. She's going to finish it. Is she going to be tackled before? Nice work nice finish by Samoa 8. And looking at numbers. There's 3 9s on here, but I'd say it would be one of them. One would be 19.
Samoa B just not able to build any phases and continuity there. Just forcing an offload, and Samoa A in the passing channel is able to knock the ball back and regain possession.
All in all, I think they've had a good day. There's a lot of singing and dancing there on the sideline, and sort of you would think that one team will be sitting on one side and one team will be sitting on the other side, but they're all sort of intermingled and almost one extended bench.
Yeah, big camaraderie in the Barbarians camp there.
As it goes deep, is it going to let it run? No, she's going to stop it inside the in-goal area. She's going to run it back up. Nice carry, taking it back up, offload back. Samoa B looking to strip and knock on. Referee Akoi calls that a knock on. As it restarts, Samoa 8 got the put in. Again, nice attacking opportunity with all the back line set out to the left here on the strong side of a right hand pass. Get a nice spiral pass on that and get some width. As you can see, put it on that side. Hasn't been hooked.
The ball just sat there.
No, it's hooked the ball. I think she needs to put it in like every good halfback, underneath the hooker's feet. That's
more like it.
That's it. Good strong pass here. There'll be another one here. Oh, late cut. Looking at going. Drawing pass. Bit of pace there. Nice work there by number 7. showing a bit of pace here. Well executed.
Just glided through, a little bit of a change of angle to hold the defence up, and then she just ghosted through the outside gap.
The classic show and go as the One Foundation replay has.
Yeah, well,
Nice spiral pass here.
just the cat holds the defence, stops the defence, and then she just ghosts across the field, puts the foot down, and she goes.
And kick unsuccessful to Samoa 8, so they get the chance to kick off. Just under 30 seconds in the game. Let's see if Samoa B can string a few passes together and get their try. Nice tackle. Oh, we got a bit high there, the second one. Going through. Recycled. Samoa B. Nice step inside. Need to link up with their support. Good turnover. Going to the side there. Inside, outside of the player. Does she need to link up? She's going to go all the way. Knock forward.
Knock on.
Nice sort of desperation play to finish strong. Gutsy effort as they help each other up. And so that game concludes at 42-0. And congratulations to both sides. That won by Samoa 8. So we'll have a break and we'll be back shortly after this.
Take your rubbish with you. Take your rubbish with you. We've got the Auckland Council officials here. We really don't want to lose our license for next year. We want to come back here again next year, so please be a tidy Kiwi and take your rubbish with you. We've got rubbish bags here everywhere around the park. Use them for the morning number. DJ, over to you. Come, Mike. Hiya. My brother here, the match official. Can you dance your way back to your team? Ah, yeah. Oh, now that's the one. Yeah. Man, that's my boy. Now, boy's gonna show us how he does it. He does it better than any of the best officials anyway. Big shout out to all our stall holders, Coffee Bro, the ice cream stall, my auntie there with the food stall. Thank you so much for supporting our event today. Also, my usual Bali Kotoa. Great conversation with our community today. Mainly our blogs, better blogs. I forgot their contact details, but get in touch with me and I'll give you any details of any support services that you're after. Ha! How am I kidding? Yo. Social media, $37 for under 18 membership. Feel the pain, free entries to their 5 games. And code maximum stay.
By that fast life, 100 on the dash with the cash light. You ain't by that fast life, big dog status with your stats light. You ain't by that
you're looking for a DJ for your wedding, your birthday, your anniversary, your divorce service, our usual DJ, Stevie, has got your back. Between the Cook Islands and the Kingdom of Tonga. Oh yeah, I still don't want to be a bus driver. Come on, come on. Hey.
Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll, and it's time to run it up, yeah you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, ayy. On the road, here we go, here we go. Yeah, we winning by a landslide. Never see me coming, I'm a landmine. Yeah,
One Foundation,
in command
One
like
Foundation, they've got
about to
some
see me on
grants
demand
for
like
community organizations.
if you ain't know, you about to understand. Yeah, I got the team by my side right hand. Yeah, take it to a stream, you ain't seen it like that. Yeah, and it's the dream, and we're coming for the bag. Yeah, and we ain't never going back now. Feature expedited, now we on the fast track now. They won't lend a hand, now they see us on the map now. It's time to act out. Here we go, at the top of the class on the road, and it's time to run it up, yeah you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, ayy. On the road, here we go, yeah. At the top of the class on the road, ayy. And it's time to run it up, yeah you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah. On the road, here we go, here we go.
Our next game is under 16 boys between Cook Islands and Tonga, followed by under 18 boys, Cook Islands and Tonga.
Here we go, at the top of the class on the road, and it's time to run it up, yeah you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, ayy. On the road, here we go, yeah. At the top of the class on the road, ayy. And it's time to run it up, yeah you know, yeah. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah. On the road, here we go, here we go. Here we go. triple-double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant. Need a triple-double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Yeah, I need it now. Told him I'm in late. I've been moving dog. Yeah, I'm on the way. I don't hear the talk. Don't care what they say. I don't got no patience. I can't ever wait. I've been trying to get it. Running up all these digits. And I've been in the gym. I've been up doing minutes. I just put in that work. Told them it's strictly business. And I see through the face. They all just burning bridges. Feel like John Morant. Need a triple-double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant. Need a triple-double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drive the ball.
Kia ora tātou katoa. Malolo lava. Talofa lava sui fua. Welcome to the Pacific Island Rugby 7s tournament, live here at Barry Curtis Park in Botany Downs, Manukau, Auckland City, Aotearoa, New Zealand. If you're streaming live, welcome for the first time. We've been here for the last few hours as we're coming up to the last 4 games of the day. Coming up next will be the Cook Island Under-16 boys versus Tonga Under-16 boys. And with me, my commentator, we've been toiling away hard today, Jeremy Adams. And Jeremy, you know, we came up to the last 4 games of the day, and like you mentioned, fatigue, but there's also excitement because it'll demonstrate the guys that have been conditioned more than others that haven't.
Yeah, definitely. The other side of it too is that the boys will be excited that last game they know that they can leave it all out there, come off the field, have a chuck some decent food down their throat and enjoy the rest of the day just with their mates. So I'm expecting these last 4 games to be pretty high quality and high tempo.
And as we mentioned before, so some of the viewers who have just tuned in, I think of the last 4 games, this is not a playoff situation. They're just going through the rounds and everybody is playing each other. There is no prizes for first, second, third, fourth. Everyone is just playing each other, and this is more of a participation, as our MC on the ground showing his skills as well as his ability to entertain. But this is all about community fun and participation for our youngsters.
Yeah, great opportunity for them to get out on the field with slightly less pressure and be able to, you know, just really express themselves and show off the skills that have got them recognised.
As our wonderful drone shot just overlooks the suburb of Botany Downs, and in here in Botany Downs this is Barry Curtis Park as the 2 teams are ready to run on, and they're coming the last game for them and the last 4 games of today. But like the first game that was played at 9 o'clock to the game now, the focus is all still there. You can see in their faces. And so even though there's nothing to be won, they still want to go out there and put on a really good performance.
Yeah, I think any time that they get to represent their nation of birth or heritage is a very proud moment for them, and you know, I think they want to go out there and do justice to it. So yeah, definitely they're 100% into these.
So as both teams come out of the field, Cook Island team have showed some really good performances as with the Tongan team. A lot of the youngsters here or just finished school and all exams, so into the holiday period, and obviously this is a big 7s season for all in the summer in New Zealand here, and so kind of the traditional, we used to have coin toss, but now it's paper, scissors, rock, so it looks like Tonga might have won that first competition, decided to kickoff.
As we've mentioned a number of times today, Orfesa, two great exponents of the sevens game, and Tony Alatini and Amosa guiding these two teams of young men around. Great opportunity for these young men to be exposed to that sort of level of coaching.
That's right, giving their time. Tony, nice tackle, still good skills, keeping the ball alive. As the Cook Islanders, very physical on the attack, but not releasing the ball just out of that ruck area. Cook Islanders, nice tackle, still managed to get that ball away, inside ball. Tackle over the ruck, nice little back flick there. Fend off, he's got to make that tackle, well tackled. Penalty there. Numbers out here to the left, short ball, missed tackle, foot race. Oh, he's taken, nicely done. Sort of clearing the ruck, but still under pressure. Down on the ball, the Cook Islanders using that. They've been using this kick chase part of their game all day today. Almost just about work for them. But Tonga going that direct approach, holding him up. Ruck holding him up. They go to call. Knees are not to the ground. Scrum ball, that'll be the Cook Island feed. Well defended.
Yeah, good defence there. Managed to tie him up, get him up off the ground. And that forced the turnover. Great tracking back on defence here, as we see on the One Foundation replay. That looked like he was gone for all money. Ankle tap, and then just the urgency to get numbers back behind the ball.
No, they did well to scramble back, and then they've got the penalty. Scrum, knock on, nice little step there. Kick and chase, it seems to be working for them. Bounce on the ball, nice work with Tonga, pick it up. Still got numbers out there. Nice tackle from the Cook Island team. On his feet straight away. Taking out the player. His yellow card. Yeah, it's going to come out. Maybe interfering in the play. We're not too sure, but Cook Islanders have that numerical advantage now. Step in, step out. Offload. Numbers now on the right here, if they can get it to. Good bit of footwork, all high, but no, wrapping.
Yeah, and just
that's
they make possession
pay.
That they've the Cook Islands come out and they're playing at a tempo that the Tongans are finding hard to match just at the moment.
Couple of penalties going there, just on high tackles. I mean, the shoulder, chest, but going up. I think there's going to be a substitution. It might be the referee. He might have got a stinger there. It might be a bit of concussion. In the HIA protocol, so the referee has asked for him to come off.
And another one off the post.
So we're just checking on this player. Yeah, he took a bit of a knock, so he's going off. And he'll be replaced as we watch the replay. Going in there, and I think that that's the try scorer there, is who the referee has asked to be replaced. And just for his safety. There's the Vander's plate, still tried to get the offload, controlling the ball. The Cook Islands, still 6 players on, even after the try. Bounce of the ball up. Layer on the ball. There's a few penalties now. I think Tonga will have to be careful just in case. Numbers out here. On to the right, the chip and chase. Has to be a foot race. The bounce of the ball. Nice, he come up. Oh, let's have a second look at that one too. That placement on that one.
Down.
But the referee was right on hand, so he's called it a try. But the One Foundation replay will tell us all if it's the right call. But the chip and chase again seems to be working the Cook Island team.
Yeah,
they're using that the whole time.
The whole day they've not been afraid to put boot to the ball, and on most occasions it's paid reasonable dividends for them. Again, kick miss from pretty handy position.
As you watch the recycling of this ball, and here it is. Now this is the part we were thinking, the placement of the ball.
Let's say inconclusive.
And the Tongan team trying the same tactics, but I think the ball will win to the sideline. So line out is caught. And they'll play this one out before the half-time. So the half-time hoot is gone. Short, and they're going to kick it out. So the half-time break, the Cook Islanders up with 2 tries, 10-0, and interesting first half there from the both sides.
Yeah, the Cook Islanders come out and they played with real tempo and had the Tongans on the back foot for most of that half, and that interesting to see the Tongans revert to a kick and chase in that last couple of plays of the game. Yeah. I think this just the urgency on defence here. And they've been impressive. Number 12, and that works back, makes a tackle, gets a turnover, and this is where he scores a try off the penalty here. Just not back on side, crashes himself over. This is where he copped a knock to the head and was asked by the referee to go and be checked out. I did see he's back on the field for that last play of the game, so obviously he's been cleared. And this is chip and chase, and this is the grounding we weren't 100% convinced on, Officer.
Oh, I think he just when he slowed that one down there, I think he might have still had control. Yeah. And might have dislodged after he put it to the ground. So
he can score with the chest. So
I would say that's a good call from the referee.
Yep. Yeah, they've made some tough calls out there, and on the whole they've been pretty good.
And we'll just give a quick acknowledgement to the referees. On the work they've done. They've been out there toiling just as hard as the players, and they'll be rotating for all the games.
Yeah, I think they've got most of those close calls right. To confirm with me, but
in the game of sevens, maybe not, well, I'm not sure of this game here, but does the 50-22 still apply in these games?
No 50-22, no goal line dropout. So,
right.
Yeah, it's such a big field, it'd be near on impossible to defend. I would think. Tonga playing that direct game they like.
Turnover on the Cook. Nice scrambling defence here by the Cook Islanders, getting amongst it, forcing the error, and then picking up the loose ball and being able to go across the line there off the mistake. And there's that player coming in, player number 12. But there is the loose ball again. Just didn't quite gather it properly, but just managed to go with his determination, get across the line for a try. So Cook Islands getting the early start on the game when they're up 10-0. Now there'll be 17-10 conversion was completed as they wait for.
Yeah, I think the Tongans with the direct game they're playing, they just need to be a little bit accurate in their support play, a little bit more accurate. They're just slightly missing, and it's allowing the Cook Islanders to get in there and contest the ball.
Nice work there by now in their play. Still Tonga numbers are there though. 2 big tackles there as they still retain possession. Left foot step, that'll be a bit high on. He's got the ball, flips up on the shoulder, needs to be called. They're trying to, just for the protection of the players, anything they go that high. So that was a correct call. Nice clean out. The Cook Island team just really just dictating the play, just bringing them back, looking for that opportunity. To the top, it'll be interesting what the ref says, but he's given the penalty to Tonga.
He just lost his feet. Yeah, but just the urgency to get back on his feet and contribute again post-tackle has been impressive.
Tonga struggling to get out of there. 22, in fact, even out of their 5 metre line. Nice dummy. Now they feed the speed. This will be interesting. Nice work. Sweepers there. He needs support though. He's on his own. He's isolated.
Seatbelt tackle again.
Nice clean out. Cook Island now on the back foot. Lucky to get away with that one. Yeah, he's got numbers on the left there. They need to find it. Step in. He could go all the way. He'll be finishing strong. Nice drive from Tonga. They're on the board now. That'll give him some confidence. They'll be happy with that.
Just up their tempo a wee bit, the Tongan team, carrying nice and strong, but it's the quickness of the recycle that's the difference to what they were having in the first half.
The kick goes over? No. Oh wait. So kick unsuccessful as we started the day. We're coming towards the end of the...
Yeah, we see on the One Foundation replay just the quick tap. And here we go with the recycle, just quickness of the recycle and the ability to offload. And that just got them chasing lateral.
Nice Cook Island team. That was a great kick. Oh. Referee penalising. Numbers out here. Go all the way. Nice, driving his legs. He'll go on with Tonga 10 with kick to come right in front of the post. This should go over, and I say should. We've had a few misses from in front of the post, but that's gone over. So Tonga right back in. They need to compete in the air. A little bit long. Oh, nice. Here they go. Excitement is now growing Yeah, seems to be air confidence in the Tongan team. Looking this way, change.
Cook Island's just falling off tackles at the moment.
Draw there. Let's give me a try in the corner. In a matter of seconds, right back in this game. Tonga, 30 out from the line. He needs to drive it hard. He'll have to aim for that right post and shape it in, but he needs to give it a good nudge. He's gone to the post.
Out to the right.
Out to the right. And that's it. 17 all draw full time.
Great comeback from the Tongan team there.
And you would think that, you know, in the space of 2.5 minutes that...
Never over, is it?
Big congratulations to Tony Alatini on his team. Well done there for his super coach. There's one foundation replays of the Cook Island team. This was early on. The chip and chase worked in the first half. Pop ball up and try under the post, and then all of a sudden the tide turned and Tonga decided to tuck that ball under. Decided to tuck that ball under their jersey and start running hard. A penalty after penalty. One and we, as we coming out of that first one, stepping out of the second one, and then under the post. And then it was all on for the last minute or so.
Yeah, I think at that point in time, I think I said there were 45 seconds to go, and then they did this. That again. Just stepping back, one pass.
Just in front of us.
Yeah, that was right in front of us.
And in front of us, and so there was a lot of joy there with the kick to come. Unfortunately, the kick didn't make over, but a fitting end on a 17-all draw, which was a little cool.
Yeah, and now we get the under-18 boys coming out to settle the score.
So a repeat of the game before, the under-18s, the Tonga under-18 boys. If you're joining us here, welcome to our live stream coverage of the Pacific Island Rugby Sevens tournament here in us 3 games of the day, and the standard of footy with the last, in particular last game, is still nice and high.
Yeah, I think that under 16s game we just, high skill level, high skill level. Tons of urgency, lots of physicality, and that's just what we want to see.
Bounce to the ball, get in behind. As they come down the short side, draw a pass. Here we go. This will be a foot race. Coming in, looking up to support, looking for support. High tackle. Referee seen that. Wait a minute.
Nice little cut, taken into contact, pops the offload, and is going to score in the corner. Just that ability to keep that ball alive when they've got the defence stretched. Tongans.
Nice work there by Tonga. Yeah, some good, look good in the air there, but unfortunate, just missing.
Nice strong carry into contact in between 2 players, and then pop off the ground, step off the right foot, and then just strong enough to finish in the corner.
Poor kick off, but that's for the Cook Islanders. And as you can see, like we mentioned before, there's no sweeper, so strong over the ball. Tonga team both over the ball, getting into a good position early. As they come, short bow, step off the right, looking, accelerating. Gosh, that was quick. Wow, that was sharp. Even just sort of ghosting him to come around the post. This will be really good to watch. A short bow and then accelerating through. That was pretty. No,
And away.
I think he's missed that.
Yeah.
So that remains at 10-0, but this one foundation replay will be good to watch.
Yeah, it's the little bow play, as you say. Comes back, little early cut, steps back. Player in the 15s game plays centre, wing and fullback for St Kennigan's College first 15.
So, nice kick off there. Nice high one. They managed to, let's see if that works. Step in, wonderful play. Wonderful to watch. Nice space awareness and skill development.
Yeah, just had them chasing across field and nice little left foot step and was able to get across the line. Just really good sevens.
Just got awareness of the game, knowing that, okay, if there's all 4 or 5 players here, there must be space out wide, and it's about, okay, what ways are going to do? Going to go the long pass, but look, it's raining.
Get this last defender chasing across. Could have just as easy popped the pass back inside, but just backed his footwork.
Another one there, nice kickoff again, volleyball hit, spiked that one back. Here we go, Jersey pull. A bit high there on the tackle, trying to hold him up. The Cook Islanders turnover ball. It's probably the first time they've had this position in the second half, and they're trying to create something here. Recycle that one. It's still a bit tight. Oh, slip.
Left side.
Hasn't released it. Ball on the ground, and that's a Tonga penalty to Tonga. So they're just taking their time to regroup. They're up 15-0. They just bring it to the midfield. Game drivers to see what they're going to set up. Short ball, cuts them in, short line. Nice tackle. Just finishing off. Numbers here. Numbers out outside, well executed. Oh, I think he might have dropped it, but he's got it down. So Tonga starting to get into their play.
Really impressed with their patience. You know, they're very clear about what they're trying to do out there on the field, and that just the tail end of it. Tavita again with a little bit of footwork, and then the ball out into space, and the big man scores. But they've just been really patient. The ability to keep the ball alive, either through quick recycled rucks or pops off the ground, and then just stretching to the.
Regain it, so they've been kicking on the spot, making a contest in the air, and they're getting up high. Let's see this one again. Probably a little bit too long this time, but still, Cook Islanders will be chasing the game, and they'll be forced to do something. Wingers up. This will be a foot race, and then the bounce of the ball. Is he going to put it to foot? So that is the end of the first half.
Impressive half by the Tongan Barbarians. They've come out and they've pretty much executed what I would expect they've wanted to do. As you said, they've been able to regather their own kick-off.
Really good and really impressive to watch. But then again, you know, as we know, again, like we've seen a few games, half time, and then it's just a change of momentum straight away, and then they're up, they're even, if not winning the score. So this will be interesting on how they finish the game. Yeah,
exactly. We've seen 3 tries as it doesn't take long for them to get. As we see the replay, One Foundation replays of the first half. Great carry, little pop, and then just too big and strong. This one with a step back. Just the bow gets them chasing lateral and step back, and then just that real pace over 5-6 metres, enough to break that line and get them through, and then it's too late then.
In fact, no one touched him on that one here.
No.
This was a good team try. He just brought them all across. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tight space. Identifying the space and the kick pass. got them screaming across. He was never going to be able to stop and get him on the step, and that was a well executed try.
Yeah, awesome try, that one.
Once again, big shout out to our major sponsor and funder for today's event, One Time Nation Limited, and our host is Pacific Island Rugby, with the support of our supporters. Thank you so much for putting together such a great, family, community-based, orientated events. All of us do enjoy.
So he was kicking great in the first half. Then he's got the wind behind him. I don't think it even made a meter, but great opportunity now for the Cook Islanders to make their play. 20 points to 0. Loose ball, Tonga have it. Going to the edge. Cut back in. Nice little step there. Ball still alive. Numbers out here on the right. Nice little gas on the outside. Has he got the speed now? This is a foot race. I think he's going to go all the way. And a great start there by the Tongan team.
Just great feet. Great feet, great speed.
It'll be interesting on the replay because there was only a quarter gap there for him to take, and his speed through conversion also made, so the conversion was missed, and so still 25-0 to the Tongan team as we watch the One Foundation replay.
Yeah, and just ghosted across the field, got guys chasing sideways, and then put his foot down, and just really, really tough to defend someone with that sort of pace. And again, though, that kick restart, they've been very, very good at it.
Look for short.
Nice tackle there by the Cook Island team. They recycle the ball back. They've still got numbers out there to the right. Nice step in, power step, looking the short ball. Still well defended. Counter attack.
Shadow him out.
On the outside, he's going to put the foot to ball. Looking forward. Tonga team made out. Too aggressive tackle, too high. Referee taking that. Numbers on the outside. Good leg drive as he resets, recycle. Numbers out here to the right. Back door, nice step in. Got a release on him. Numbers there on the left. Tonga draw and pass on. If he can get it through, it should be in the corner. There in the end.
Yeah, and that's when they're at their best. They're at their best when they can string together some phases, use some width on the field. And they did this really well. That just identified the mismatch, forced the link man to come in, and he was able to use some footwork to get outside him and create that.
Good opportunity now for the Cook Islanders to kick into the wind. So like the Tongans in the first half, it just sat there to compete for the ball in the air, and the conversion unsuccessful. So
Drop back.
score is 25 Tonga, 5 to the Cook Island.
You're going short.
Short, it gets over. Play on. No, referee's going to say gone forward. Tyler again able to. They're in danger city. They'll be scrambling across if they can hold on to it. Back door, nice little play, and well finished by Tonga. And that'll be interesting what happened down there far flank, because I think it was.
Yeah, they moved to space here in Vernon Basin. down the sideline there. Couple of big fends, pops out the back to Trey Alatini, who just waltzes across the try line. Kicks away to the right.
Set up.
And that Trey Alatini is the son of Vita, who was at
Indeed.
Kings.
Yeah, correct.
Now finished, is he? I think he's done his time there.
Yeah.
He's graduated from the great college.
He has.
God.
Year 13 this year.
My gosh, I can't only remember when he was a baby, and now he's playing 70. It's just how. Oh, yellow card there. I think he just grabbed the player in the air, so he'll have a bit of time off the side. Cook Island team will have the numeric advantage. On the outside, ball pops. Skill getting that ball back. Tackle here, nice strong run. Oh, unlucky there.
Line up.
Okay. There was a knock on, but so the option went to knock on or scrum, so they're going to take the scrum. Cook Island last play. Yeah, yeah, that was the correct call.
Yeah.
I thought
Touchy
yeah.
corrected him.
Give him Moody, let him go. Follow him. Go, Army. Up and out.
As Tonga recycled the ball, second touch, nice step on the outside.
Corner, Trey.
Oh, unlucky play on. The Cook Islanders probably have one last dig at it. Got numbers on this side here.
Don't tackle him, shadow him. Shadow him out. Shadow. That's it.
Nice tackle.
Hit, good.
Nice ball. Numbers out there for the Cook Island. I think he's going to go all the way, finish off and finish the day, although they were well beaten by Tonga. But it's a nice way to finish the campaign for a try. So Cook Islanders
Great.
will be happy with that. And
It was great work there. They moved the ball side to side.
yeah,
Kept the ball alive. A couple of speculative passes, but
and nice work from Tonga. And even though it is a festival day today, and it's good to have everybody come during the day, scored some wonderful tries, and also played valiantly in some defence. So well played to both teams. Looking forward to seeing what the future holds for these young men. But wonderful to for them to come and be part of this tournament.
yeah, awesome day for them. Yeah, footy and tons of culture.
next game, we have our Fijian boys versus the PRI under 16s. So this is a bit of a select crew.
The match between Fiji and the Pacific Island Rugby Invitational team.
So the invitational crew are coming out against the Fijian side. So this nice makeup of all the boys that played for their different countries. In some ways it's a barbarians team for the Pacific Island Rugby. You'll see them in the Pacific Island now, nice multicoloured jersey against the Fijian, who are traditionally in their black and white. And co-commentary with me, Jeremy Adams. And Jeremy, whenever there's a Fijian team on the field, be prepared to be excited, entertained.
Yeah, they play sevens like no one else, don't they?
Move the ball, little step back in, a little bit high. Fiji ghosting into that gap, looking for the support, might go all the way. Yes, I don't think the referee has counted yet. Let's see, two. And they always say number 2, and I don't know if he knows his number, but there might be nice tactics by the Pacific Island rugby team. Players. There's Fijian, yeah. So where the 8th player was standing, that's where they scored. Fijian straight away. Fiji convert their try.
And it's down the One Foundation replay. They just move it to the space. Step back, offload, and then the inside ball, inside step, and then an inside ball.
Yeah. So Fiji go up 7-0. Kick off there to Fiji presentation team.
Yeah, half a metre short.
Let's go Islanders, use it.
As they go. Nice tempo, flying off his wing,
Nice feet.
missing. Good speed on the outside with a fin, he could go all the way. Stepping in twice, trying to link up, doesn't need to. What a great try, the Pacific Island rugby team.
Looked to position his outsides, and the Fijians overcommitted on defence, and he was able to come back and scored pretty adjacent to the posts.
And it's one has to come and cover you, and
To make it stick, you don't have any help on the outside if you're flying in from the wing.
as the Fijian team take the penalty from the halfway, as the kick was not 10, so the penalty making good inroads there. The two big fellas in the middle, halfbacks, pushing out to the left flank.
Exactly, and he just made it look easy. He didn't even look like he was really at 100% there. Just lovely feet on the outside here. Nice quick recycle off this carry. Good clean. And just straight one-on-one, just bounce to the outside, put the foot down.
Just in the air, looking at his opposition and diving across the line. And conversion unsuccessful. I think I did that once. I thought I'd dive and I ended up making ground. It's really like he does. I think you need a bit of speed and generate some speed.
There's a
before
bit
you
of
get
an
over.
art form.
Yeah, I had no idea. There's the Fijian team kick off, and the rain starts to come down. Good step off the right foot. Nice leg drive in that area. Strong over the ball, Fiji. Again, quick tap. There's a bit of space out here, but there's plenty of numbers here. The PIR numbers here onto the ground. Oh, good defence here.
Great
Solid
defence.
Solid defence by the ruck. Tight call, tough call.
Yeah, unlucky there.
Thought he was strong over the ball there. Maintained possession. They've got numbers on the outside. Drawing passes on. Wingers free. Lost the ball.
And that's where we spoke earlier. They just get, every now and again, the Fijian team just gets a little option there. Was
Just to hold it. Yep, I
recycle.
agree. Yep. I mean, it's easy for us to say it here. We're nice
Absolutely.
and covered and out there in the
Yeah.
rain, but you know, I think sometimes you make the decision that you work so hard, suck those players in, there'll be space for someone out on the outside.
Yeah, exactly.
As one of the rugby players, there he is, a little seal. He'll make something happen. You just run off his shoulder. Strong carry. Numbers now. Here we go. There's the foot race here. Just linking up. Ball in the inside. Just loses the ball forward. And that is a halftime break. Call from referee. 12-7 to the Fijian under-16 boys as they come together and get their last instructions for the second half.
That rain's starting to come down, and I think the ball's going to get pretty greasy. We'll probably play. I'd expect to see a little bit more play over the last game and a half as a result.
Well, it's essentially been a good day's tournament, really. Just the last couple of days, couple of games where the rain has come down.
Yeah.
But this also, I mean, whether it's here or in Botany Downs or in Hong Kong or over in Cape Town, I think you need to adapt because I think the 7th Circuit there's not immune from rain.
No, exactly. In some of those hot, humid places,
Hot, humid.
Ball,
that's right.
Ball's still just as slippery. We see that Fijian first try.
So, sort of testing their skill. And as we're talking, I see a little bit of lightning. Was that a little bit of lightning I saw
Yeah,
at the
looked
far
to be a
side?
little bit of lightning out there.
I don't know what that protocols of that is, but I'd like to be staying here underfoot under this cover. As we see some of the highlights, nice first try, first touch by Luli Seal. But then the Fijian boys here, just recycling the ball, looking down, working down the short side, and getting that last try in the second half. So we start the second half. The kick-off, referee rightfully so, just stopping play so he can get his jersey on for safety. Ball being tucked in underneath, so he'll get his jersey back on, and they'll reset with a scrum. As it's starting to pout it down a bit. Nice little acceleration into the gap, offload here. Here's that player there, he just needs to link up, chip and chase. Good option. As the ball is still PIR team.
One foundation replay, regained by the PIR after the.
Yeah. And both, I think I saw one in the under 16 girls, and she's probably got the best one in the corner.
Yeah.
So the kick unsuccessful, but yeah, I suppose when it was harder ground, you didn't see too many, but now it's. As the PIR team, they still play on. He's gone here, nice aerial take. Makes 5 metres. Numbers out wide. Good skill.
Soap at the moment.
The invitation would play on, I would say. That the Fijian side will get their put in. And then a call from the officials up. And as the scrum comes down. Penalty to Fiji. Marching back. Nice offload. Going down there. The speed of Fijian. Does he need someone inside? Nice support play inside. This will be a way to finish. And that lock. The Fijian team going ahead. 17. I think it's gone to the PIR, but that'll be for the Fijian side. Will be 17-12 as we see the One Foundation replay. And that was a nice little run down the side.
Yeah, just great work on the outside, and then managed to keep that ball alive. You wouldn't.
Well, you can see there it's certainly building up, and
It's
so
exceptionally dark.
and I think they'll probably be calling it very shortly. As that has just come. I think this was forecast at the start of the day, but it's sort of delayed until it comes now. So a fantastic day of sevens, and nice little jinx step, offset it. He's been pretty tough to handle. He's been a slippery character. He's got a ton of pace, but he's got some good dancing feet as well. As Fijian team was just surveying, just bringing them up and then attacking them to the line. Penalty, offside. Good step there. Some hardy defence there by the Pacific Island rugby side. The invitation team. A card to.
He awarded a penalty try.
It is. Oh, he's given it a try. He has given a penalty try, and he's gone back to the halfway. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, we are close to calling that quits. As it's really starting to come down now.
It is absolutely torrential rain.
Yeah. So on that note, I think we're going to call it a game, and this will be dictated by the weather. It's sort of just come out of nowhere, and just for safety of all, we're going to call the game. And so thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And if you want to see the replay, we'll see it live and subscribe online. Thank you very much. God bless.